Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here for day number 5 of TK's Wave Bulldog hybrid farming. Woohoo! That's all I had to say about that. Let's get into it, shall we? Hello Michael Colano, Chaotix, Roy Johnson, Handsome Jack, Supersonic. 1 second, we got Orion, shit I missed Vic Wolf. Star, hello, thank you for being here everybody. Kanakis Jr., welcome. For kill number 1. Eventually. There we go. Yep. No drop. Not much. Roy, what's up with you, my friend? Just the same old, you know, going hard on the paint on the good old hybrid farm. Do we want to put down bets on if Fishman 6 or Joltstude will get the hybrid first? What is Joltstude farming for the same hybrid? I gotta say he'll probably beat me because he'll probably do the smart thing and farm the mission reward, but who knows? Got there. Purple AR. No wave. Playing Borderlands 2, I'm happy to hear it. An excellent choice, Roy. One of my favorites, believe it or not. Jolts is doing shotgun brick right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, so he might very well farm it. It wasn't doing much good, to be fair, but he might farm it just, you know, for the completion, for the run. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not confident we're going to get super quickly from the Scar farm, I'll say that. Well, there's a shotgun at least. I saw Star said in the chat, I think we're going to get a purple shotgun today. There you go, Star. That was a brave, bold stance to take, truly, but you were correct. Mainly all I play right now. I can't blame you, Roy. Can't blame you. Not a lot of good games have come out recently. Well, I mean, not in my opinion anyway. Not games that I would enjoy. I guess brick starts with a shotgun, so you can't get anywhere else. A shotgun you can't get anywhere else. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would make sense. I think all the characters actually have a unique starting weapon. Mordecai's got a sniper. Lilith has an SMG. And then Mordecai's got a sniper rifle. Or no, what I said Mordecai had a pistol. Mordecai has a sniper rifle. Lilith has an SMG. Roland has the AR, and then Brick has a shotgun. No one actually starts with a pistol of any kind, which is a bit unfortunate. 3 whole runs, I'm losing my touch. Yeah, you're a bit rusty, Star. You need to get back into the booth, you know, get back in the game. How many hours did it take to get 728 runs? About 12. Somewhere around 12 hours, because it was 4 days, about 3 hours of stream, so yeah, about 12. A few hours, but the farm is pretty fast, so getting that many runs isn't too hard to accumulate. Another purple shotgun, look at that. No wave again. And yeah, I forgot we ended off last stream deep into bad luck territory. Well, deep might be a bit of an overstatement, but we're definitely in bad luck territory. 732 runs for only 71 waves. What a shame. Will Clap, welcome to the stream. Not much, man. Happy to have you. 3 trophies away from platinum. Damn, Junior, that's impressive. Well, good luck with that, man. Nope, not the wave. It's the old green grenade mod. Tricking me yet again. Lag? Are you sure about that, Vic Wolf? I think that might be on your end, because everything seems good for me right now. Hello, Creek Explosion. Welcome to the stream, man. Happy to have you. Playing a new Salvador playthrough, always a good time. You cannot go wrong with Salvador, that is for sure. A bit slow early game, not gonna lie, but as soon as you start getting that Gunzerk duration up, it's really rewarding, that's for sure. Got 20 levels today, my god. You're grinding, then that's good. That's good pace. Normal mode in a day is always a good thing. And I don't think we got a wave. 20 bobbleheads, hack 50 terminals, and 100% in a settlement. Collecting bobbleheads in Fallout games was always beyond me. Like, I always hated it. You gotta get real specific. You basically just kind of gotta look up a guide. It's like the Stones of Baranzaya from Skyrim. You know, you gotta go around to just a bunch of random locations to get them. Definitely tedious. Sniper rifle. Come on, man. Where's the damn wave? We left off last stream getting like nothing too. We were going like 30 runs in between waves for the past hour, last hour of last stream. And now we're like, you know, another 10, 15 runs in today, and we can't even get one. Can't even get one. Money shot on Salvador needs a nerf. Yeah, there's a lot of things on Salvador that need a nerf, Roy. That's for sure. Money shot is one of them. But, I mean, money shot... No, never mind, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say a money shot, like, on its own isn't that busted, but it really is. It really is. Do not compare the cursed stones to the bobbleheads in Fallout 4. At least that Skyrim mission still gives me chills, or at least the bobbleheads you can find reasonably. Yeah, I guess you might be right about that, Star. I never put in the effort on Fallout 4 to find bobbleheads, but I did do the entire Stones of Baranzaya mission back on the old Xbox 360 on Skyrim. That was not fun, man. I spent so much time in different video game guides on my fucking tablet. At the time, I didn't have a smartphone. I think I was using a tablet. Good times, good times. Kinda. You know, not really, but, you know, sorta. Something like that. The seas be smooth as glass, not a single wave in sight. Aye, matey. Playing the pre-sequel, Athena. Damn, Handsome Jack playing Athena. I guess I should have known. Cheating on your girlfriend already. You could have picked Nisha. But of course, Handsome Jack wouldn't pick his girlfriend. It's just, you know, typical Jack behavior. He didn't even care when you killed her either. I guess I don't know why I'm surprised. He was like, "Did you just kill my girlfriend? That kind of pisses me off." And that was all he said about it. Maybe he cried after that, but probably not. Handsome Jack, wait a minute. You know, he's just chilling in the chat. Handsome Jack in the flesh. Some of the stones you literally have to break into rooms you literally go into otherwise, or never go into otherwise. Fallout 4, they're usually in the end of space dungeons, or special dungeons. Jesus, space dungeons. Fallout 4, patented Fallout 4 space dungeon, of course. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I know there was one stone, the worst one to get for me in Skyrim, was you had to buy that house in Solitude. And it cost like an absurd amount of gold, something ludicrous to afford it, and you had to buy the house in order to get into it, to get the stone in it. And I don't think we got a wave, although something went up there. Seems to be just ammo. I think the space dungeon was a Fallout 3 thing. Wow, I was just making a joke. I have no idea if it's real or not. I definitely didn't play Fallout 3, so I wouldn't know about that. Yo, Jack, I killed your daughter with Krieg. God damn it, Roy. Why do you gotta bring that up to him, man? You think he doesn't know, right? You think he doesn't understand how many people in this chat have killed his daughter? Maybe dozens, hundreds of times. I think he gets it, but, you know. Let's go ahead and rub salt into the wound, why don't you? Still no waves. This is just depressing at this point, man. 25k, but honestly it wasn't too bad. Gold is useless more or less in Skyrim after the first hours. Yeah, it definitely isn't. Doesn't have much use to it, but I was a broke boy back in the day. I didn't have any gold. I don't know what I bought or spent it on. Maybe I just didn't really get any in the first place. Didn't play either, but I remember that it has Alien DLC. Oh, I guess you're right about that. It does have the Alien DLC. That I do remember. Only because it's in Fallout 76, and all my friends told me that all that came from Fallout 3. Okay, nothing there. Just got my Creed to level 80 the right way by killing Face McShooty. Is that... Can you do that? Can you actually farm XP from Face McShooty? I didn't know you could do that. Maybe, I assume you're joking, but that would be amazing if you could actually do something like that. Come on, Poppy. Big Papa Scar. Can we have a wave? A massacre. Pearl Massacre. No, Glorious Massacre, my bad. I saw Atlas, I assumed to be called a Pearl something. Oh, shoot. Farm, no, but incredible planning to hit 80 off McShooty. Yeah, that is true. You would have to... I don't know how much XP you'd get for turning it in. I don't know if he gives you XP when you kill him, like he's a mob or not. I have no idea. He might. And that would be even harder to do because he only give you like 800 XP, so your bar would literally have to be... It'd be at the end. You wouldn't even be able to tell it was moving. You know, it'd be hard to predict. It really would. I'd get the calculator out, the protractor, the chalkboard, if you will. SMG. Still no way for me. Just got to like 1,000 away from leveling up and then did the mission. I see. Yeah, it's still respectable though. The commitment is impressive. Fishman, you should play Fall, all of them besides 76. Oh, come on, Junior. So I'll be honest with you, Fallout 76 is the only one I actually enjoyed playing all that much. I played Fallout 4 a bit, but I kind of got bored of it, not gonna lie. I don't really know why. I don't know. I kind of got bored of wandering around aimlessly. Even though that's what you do in Skyrim, I guess I had a better time doing it in Skyrim because there were dragons and elves or something like that. Excuse me, Jesus. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'd end up playing like all the Fallout games on stream like that. Maybe one day. Maybe I'd do like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 if I really wanted to, but I don't seem to be doing that anytime soon. Timmy Tickle Tip, welcome to the stream, man. Happy to have you. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are the best. That's what I always hear. I always hear New Vegas people rave about. I played that one a little bit, but I honestly, when I was a littler kid and I couldn't appreciate the graphics. I saw the graphics and I was kind of off-put by it. But I was also playing it like not on a PC, you know, not with any sort of graphical enhancement. I was on some old-ass console. I wasn't doing it any favors, to be real. Fallout 4 was significantly better with survival difficulty, honestly. Didn't care much for it until that came out. Yeah, that would probably have helped, having some more difficulty, because it did seem pretty brain-dead easy, especially with VATS, where you could just lock on. Then you had to aim, really. Play Fallout 1 and give yourself a stroke trying to decrypt 3-decade-old game design. Yeah, no, I would definitely not want to play Fallout 1 or 2, where they're like top-down. Nothing like the other Fallouts. And Purple Sniper. I mean, does he still drop the wave? Did they take it out of the net code? What am I missing here? It's been a lot of runs, but they got nothing. Just nothing. Play Glover on stream. I don't even know what Glover is, I'll be honest with you, Timmy. I still need to play 3 in New Vegas. Yeah, I feel like I have to give New Vegas another try at some point just because of how much I hear about it. But who knows if that'll ever happen or not. Just like I have to play Krieg at some point. You know, who knows if that'll really happen. Oh, come on. How did I even go down? I don't think there's a wave here anyway, but gotta be sure. Always be diligent. Don't want to miss one. Matt, welcome, Matt. Yeah, woohoo! Happy to have you, my friend. I didn't like the level system in 76. I can understand that, Junior. It's definitely a lot different than the other Fallout games. But I honestly enjoyed it, except for the part where the only thing you could really do in the game was use automatic rifles and heavy weapons. You couldn't really make other stuff work as well. They didn't balance it very well. I didn't mind the skill system, but it was very, very unbalanced. And some skills just flat out didn't work and they didn't tell anybody. And like years later, people found out that the skills just don't do what they say they do on the card. Which was pretty funny when that happened. But 76 has many other glaring problems besides like the bad build design, you know, the bad leveling system. That's just there's many more surface level problems that the game has. It just doesn't run very well. Is the thing I really don't like about it. The performance is pretty dog shit even on a computer. Admittedly, my computer's not great, but you know, it ran better on a PS4 damn near. Wave? Wave? Wave, why? Where's the wave? Speedrun Granny live on stream. Man, Granny is such an old game at this point. I remember playing that on my phone and going to, like, when I was in middle school, I think it was. It might have even been elementary school. I think it was middle school, though. It was like a mobile game. And it was just so stupid and so bare bones, and I never really got that far in it because I didn't know how to actually play the game. I just thought it was funny looking. Yeah, I don't think I'm necessarily going to do that. I don't want to try to be, to copy Moist Critical and do what he does. I think he already did that like years back, did a Granny speedrun. No wave. Wave goodbye to my waves. Good old spring water, baby. You should play Borderlands on stream. It's a little known game I'm sure you would like. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about it, Orion, but most people say that it's pretty old and clunky and not really worth trying out compared to like Borderlands 2, so I don't think I'm going to really bother with it. I'll just play the other games, you know, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, Wonderlands, the good games. I don't have a reason to kill this guy, I'm just doing it out of principle at this point. Okay, there we go. Is that a wave? I thought I saw green. I did see green, but not the beacon. God damn it, man. Where are the waves, Scar? I made that damn starting soon screen making fun of him, and now he doesn't. He must have gotten wind of that, and now he doesn't want to drop anything for me. Can't blame him, you know. It is what it is. Leveling just for armor, power armor, or weapons was bull. Oh, I see what you mean, Junior. You mean like, excuse me, Jesus, I don't know why I'm so gassy right now. You mean just like being level gated to use gear you didn't enjoy. Kind of like the MMO type system they put in there. I guess I didn't even notice it when I played it because I'm so used to those kinds of systems in games, like Borderlands, for example. But yeah, I can see where they're coming from. In Fallout 4, it didn't really matter. You just had to go and find the item and you could use it. Nothing there. More of an open world type feel. You should speedrun the Neverhood. Again, never heard of that game either. Why not just farm the mission reward? Well, for sure. That would be a cop-out, you know? I want to do it the real man's way. Read-only farming, at the end of the day, you know, it's just cheating, is all it is. You're abusing the game's code, so I'm going to try to do it without cheating or exploiting, if you will. And get it the way God intended. From the jaws of Scar himself. And Star said, does Scar die with 4 legs? That's a good question. Get on the way. I don't think so. Looks like a nub still there. Stinger. But yeah, I just want to try to get it this way because I feel like it'll be more rewarding and more legitimate. That's all, really. I'm only going to go for 30 days, though. I'm going to farm for 30 days off of Scar. If I don't get it after 1 month, I'm going to switch over to the mission reward farm. Because, you know, I'm a bit crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I'm not a lunatic. I'm not a full-fledged insane asylum mental patient, you know what I'm saying? Almost, but just not quite. Late to stream? Oh, it's alright, Astro Ghost. You're never late so long as you're here. Welcome, my friend. I won't kill you. No, definitely don't worry about that. I would never resort to violence. Unless you said something I really didn't like, but you didn't yet, so you're good. Does Fallout 76 still have that developer room you can go into? Pretty sure they got rid of that a while back, Michael, but I remember that literally devastated the entire in-game economy at one point. Where everything... It's still... The effects ripple to this day because people literally got tens of thousands of items out of it and sold them for real-life money. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, but I think it's gone now, but the damage is already done. Oh, saw legendary there. Equalizer. He does drop legendary pistols quite often. I've gotten other legendary guns, but mainly legendary pistols, like 2 Unforgivens, multiple Equalizers, multiple Thanatoses, maybe even a not Two Fang, Jesus, what's it called? Gemini. I think I got a Gemini one time. I swear I saw 4 legs. I'll check again, Star. It could have just been like on a weird angle for me even. He's got 3 legs plus TK Bajas. That's true. He does die with 4 legs. Okay. Okay, I'll check again, Star. The theory's still there. It's still alive. Maybe get him away from the pit over there. We can examine his corpse a bit more thoroughly in the open. Okay. So he dropped right on the leg again that time. So it was hard to tell. But I don't see... He definitely doesn't have it on when he's laying on the ground. Also, wow. The world's worst skull masher. Would you look at that hunk of shit, guys? And I think it's even got the bead sight. Does it even have the bead sight? Oh, my inventory's full. 1 minute. I'll make fun of this piece of shit real quick. 1 minute. Let's get this, throw you out. Oh, no. Okay, it doesn't have the bead sight, so... Could be worse, but not really. Yeah, you're gonna stay right there. I'd rather have a green wave than you. The likes of you. There's my anarchy. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Well. Again, no wave, so. Hooray. I saw them all spread out when I paused that life. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe it depends on, like, how he's killed. Because, like, I feel like he died the exact same way that time that he did when I looked at him before. So, I'll kill him from a different angle or something like that. We'll see if that works. Have I played new Tales from the Borderlands? No, I have not, Drivable Note, and I don't necessarily plan to. Although I'm quite aware that it is out, because they kind of force it down your throat. Is there a leg down there, Scar? You're hiding something from me there? What's in your pocket? Let me see that. What's in your pocket there? No, can't see it. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any leg action, but we'll keep checking. You should do a game viewers can join in on sometime. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Timmy. But that wouldn't be Borderlands 1, I'll tell you that. Borderlands 2, I wouldn't be opposed to doing co-op because I'm pretty sure co-op actually works in Borderlands 2. But, yeah, I see what you mean. I didn't like new fails from the Borderlands. Yeah, that was kind of what it was. I also gotta redo my inventory because now I'm spawning in with the damn defiler in my hand. Can I get a goddamn TK's wave scar? Like, what the hell? And then there's no fifth effect on the class mod. I forgot about that one, but they don't do it. They don't do the fifth effect on the purple class mod. Doesn't matter what grade he is, actually. Doesn't matter what grade he is. You're not gonna get a fifth effect class mod from Scar. He doesn't do it. Why doesn't he do it? Ask Randy. I don't know. I wish I knew. Master G with no gate or Veracitus without the Trespasser. Veracitus without the Trespasser. You had to shoot the helmet off of the priest? Is that what it is? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've never fought Master G, so I can't really say that one for sure. Nasty repeater. Is that a wave? There was a green repeater that dropped from like a skag or something. Where is the wave, man? We still haven't gotten one yet. How long are we? We're almost a half hour into the stream. We haven't gotten a damn wave. At this pace, we're gonna get six waves in the hour, or in the stream, I mean. Holy shit, man! Oh, and I just wasted my phase walk. Yeah, I'm all flustered now. You know, the game's got me upset. Now I gotta do the damn grenade jumps like I'm some peasant, like I'm Roland or something. That guy died. Fall as a multiplayer does not work for me. It takes away from the feeling of Fallout. Yeah, you could say that, for sure. But to me, it was never about feeling like a Fallout game. To me, it was more about just being a good game in general, being a good multiplayer game, which it wasn't. So, you know, it didn't really work for either of us in that regard. Nothing there. No wave. Shocking. What's your opinion on Wonderlands? I have not played it, Austin. Have not ever touched it, so I couldn't tell you. Although my younger brother had it, and he played it, and he said it was pretty good until he got to max level, and then he has not played the game since. So, yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Are you even supposed to fight Veracitus anyway, with or without the Trespasser? you do as much damage as you can physically do. That's about how you fight Veracitus. You get the build that's going to do the most damage possible in the shortest amount of time possible for your character. Well, maybe not shortest amount of time, actually, because it's kind of a battle of attrition in a lot of cases. But, I mean, you can Pimperhab him with Salvador. You get the critical ascension sniper build with 0, and then use a Lyudas or Pimpernels, I think, probably Lyuda. And then, you know, Gage, you'd use Anarchy, because that's all she can really do damage with. Krieg, you probably Bloodsplode somehow, I don't really know, maybe you can do that. You know, there are a lot of mobs in there, so you might be able to use some Bloodsplode on Veracitus. And then, I'm trying to think who else. Axton, I have no idea what you do with Axton. So yeah, that's all I got for you there. Joel did it once. He used Sal with a Grog and Infinity and held down the trigger for a full hour and change. But that is a surefire way to do it, you know? So I guess that's not a bad strategy. I didn't even think about that. You got infinite healing and damage right there in the palm of your hand. Wonderland's kind of whack, to be honest. Yeah, that's definitely what I mostly hear. Also, I still haven't dropped my items. I'll do that right after I kill Scar, and then make sure I wait long enough for it to save. The class mod, no fifth effect, and still no wave. It's like it's like a repeat of history every time. It's like what it is. So, drop my items now. Boop, boop. Boop. And then second one I grab, I'll spawn with. That's the only reason I do this, so I can get the double Anarchy in my hands when I spawn. Already checked that, don't know what I'm doing. Let's get out of here. Another run down the universal toilet. TDR build for Axton. Oh, TDR. TDR build, you say. Well, looks like I'm not going to be killing Veracitus with Axton anytime soon. How do you get Cat's perk? Cat's perk. I'm not sure. Is that like a Maya skill? Cat sounds like a Maya skill. Or it's like a class mod. Anyway, maybe. I don't know. Not sure what you mean by that. You have to have high enough affection to trigger her personal quest. Go through that. Well, okay. It must be talking about like Fall or something there. Because I got lost instantly. 3 mag masher. That's kind of sad, really. Bit of a waste of a masher. If the characters weren't so obnoxious, or yeah, I would say Wonderlands is a close second to being my favorite Borderlands. Interesting, Owen. Or Austin, Jesus, sorry, I called you Owen. Yeah, I didn't know the characters were that obnoxious, although I guess I should have assumed that after Borderlands 3 that they probably wouldn't improve too much. Wonderlands is fun, but there's like nothing to do. That's the biggest complaint I usually hear, is there's like no end game. But like I said, I haven't played it, so I don't really know. There's a wave. Holy shit, they do exist, everybody. And I'm dead from a pup skag. What are we doing here? Come on, Lilith, you're better than that. You're not like Rolled. You don't die from a 1-1 bullet in the back. Okay, there we go. Well, not going to bother with it, but at least we know they still drop. That's the first one of the stream, ladies and gentlemen, at the 32-minute mark. So, you know, 1 of 6 for the stream right there. Welcome back, AK. Bungus is not here right now, unfortunately. He's been offline on Steam for a few days. I'm very worried about Bungus. I might contact the authorities to, you know, issue a raid on him. But we'll see what happens. Also, thank you for being here, AK. Happy to have you. Purple AR. Okay. Nothing. Should I waste my life going for OP10 or just stay OP0? I always recommend going all the way, Astro Ghost. That's what I would say, but that's really up to you, man. It's definitely going to be one hell of a journey, I can say that. Depending on what character you're playing, it can be very, very difficult. I know I did it on 0. Very, very, very hard. Very, very hard. When is the 100% 0 episode finale? Oh, the finale I couldn't tell you, Junior. The finale's a ways off. The next episode, though, will be within the next couple of days. Either be tomorrow or the next day. I'm just finalizing the editing on that. But that the next episode will not be the final episode. Getting to OP10 is only the first step to finishing off that playthrough. No, there's a lot of things I still got to do. It is 100% playthrough after all. And I'm only about 50% of the way there. You will get it at 913 drops. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. 913 drops? So that's 913 waves? Oh no, man. You can't do this to me, man. You can't make that. You can't say that. Run 9,000? I'm gonna be over 9,000 literally in runs. I don't want to have to do that. I'll probably be over to the mission reward farm by that point anyway. But I mean, I guess it could still happen from the mission reward too. Oh, now there's an argument emerging. 914 says Astro Ghost. Okay, okay, maybe. The rush of dopamine you get when you see the OP10 screen is only rivaled by that of seeing a cute kitten. They are pretty similar, I can't lie. No, it's not a bad comparison. 969, Supersonic coming in here very brave and funny with the 969. I love to see it. Okay, quit raising the stakes, guys. It's getting a bit ridiculous now. Going up by 1 was fine. Now we're getting a bit severe. I don't want to have to do that many runs now. I mean, when have your guys' predictions ever been right anyways? Let's be real. Come on, let's be real, guys. When are you guys ever right? What's the next hybrid farm after this? Whatever you guys vote for, Austin. I'm going to do a poll in my Discord server after we get this one, and that'll decide what the one we go for after this will be. And then we'll go down, well, not go down, but then we'll check them off as we do it and keep having polls without the ones we get. And then until there's nothing left. Until it's between 2 hybrids. Not the Nemesis Invader, though. Not going to be doing that one. In there. We missed run 750. Must have been memorable. Oh, absolutely. Maybe that was where we got the 1 green wave of the stream right there. I mean, for today's stream, that is memorable. I was right for the tsunami. You may have been, Creek Explosion. Yeah, you were right, actually. You did say the 1 month. Okay, well. I stand corrected. I'm man enough to know when I'm beat. He's right. I'm wrong. You guys are right sometimes. Even drop anything, man? Where'd all your loot go? Is it in the cave? Hello? 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 No waves in there. Son of a bitch, man. What's going to be on the next poll? Everything besides, well, it'll be the Bulldog at that point. Everything beside the TK's Wave Bulldog, the Ajax's Ogre, and... Did I get a different one? No, just those 2. Yeah, just those 2 will be exempt. I have the Bone Shredder Savior, but I think I'll farm another one on stream because I never farmed that on stream. It's kind of it's a quick and easy farm, you know, it's pretty refreshing. It's something similar to Scar-like right here, but he's a guaranteed drop, so it's not an inferior farm. It's a good farm. To, you know, go 40, 50 runs without getting a wave like I have today. I don't even know what Discord is. Discord is a skill engages Anarchy skill tree that makes reloading acceptable again. That is true. A statement of fact, absolutely. The one that makes her scream. I don't know. I've not played Gage enough to know that. I thought she just screamed whenever she got damaged anyway. Scar? There you are, big boy. This guy dove in front of him to block the bullets. What a guy. Too bad it was a double Anarchy and you could never stop that flood of bullets if you wanted to. Okay. No wave. It's the skill that stops the screaming. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a good one to have. Austin. My name is also Austin. Fun fact. We learned something new about Chaotix today, everybody. Write that down. Write that down in your Chaotix fan fiction notebook. What is the achievement? I'm not quite sure. Is that in Borderlands? Man, goddamn shock fucking alpha. Okay, nothing there. She gets louder and more god complex as the stacks go up, so reloading with Discord brings down the lower tiers and she gets quieter and more reversed. Oh, okay. Or reserved. Not reversed, Jesus. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a Dragon Keep achievement. Oh, I see. It's possible I haven't gotten it yet, although I think that might be the secret amulet. Is that the one where you gotta buy the mysterious amulet? It might be that one. I think you gotta buy the mysterious amulet for that, but I'm not certain. Nothing there. And to do that, you gotta like save quit. I think yeah, it is. You just like save quit over and over in the lair of eternal agony until the mission spawns. It'll be like a 1 in 5 chance to spawn the mission. You just keep going until a new exclamation point pops up on your map. And you go over to him and then you can either buy it or like punch him in the face, I think it is. Pretty cool mission. Pretty great mission. Nope. Third purple shotgun of the damn stream. And we've only gotten one green wave. Tragedy. K6 is going for another triple roll revolter because he got the worst one. What a trooper, man. I respect it. I can always respect the grind. I'm writing our fanfic now. Ooh, Austin and Austin. That sounds like a Disney show. It was Austin and Ally, right? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure there was a Disney show named that. Maybe it was Nickelodeon. They're all the damn same. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Where's my wave? This game sucks. That's what I'm saying. That was an old video he accidentally made public. Interesting. Wait, what? I'm not even sure what that means, to be honest with you. I'm not versed enough in the K6 lore to understand that one. I'm sorry. If K6 can do it for a shield, then Fishman can do it for a better tsunami. Fuck, man. Come on, Kree Explosion. Don't throw me under the bus like that, man. What did I do to you? Well, I guess I did insult all of your intelligence by saying you couldn't guess anything right. But, you know, other than that, what did I do to you? I don't know, man. Revisiting the tsunami farm would be... That's like walking back into the... You know... It's like working at Amazon for 3 years, quitting, and then going back to work at Amazon for 3 years. You're going right back into the oven. Right back into the fryer. I feel like that would take way longer for fish. Yeah, my luck, it would be 2 months this time to get one. You know, Randy would deem it so. It was a members-only video from 11 months ago of revolted farming. He accidentally made it public today. I see, okay. So that's why Junior thought he was gonna start farming again. Makes sense. Wave, please. I was joking about that we're only gonna get 6 waves this stream. I really was. I wasn't being serious, but at this pace, it might not even be 6. We might be looking at 5. You know, we might be looking at a 5-wave stream. I think it's more interesting that we end up with the worst rolls of the items we're looking for. Interesting, I don't know about interesting. It's tragic, you know. It's entertaining in a way because of how ironic it is, but I don't know about interesting. I would say something more along the lines of tragic or awful, but you know, to each his own. I joke, but you could. You're right, I could, Kree Explosion. The door's always open to that. You're absolutely right. In 26 runs, you're getting it. Reborn has deemed it so. For what that means, I know not, but hey, we're going to keep farming nonetheless. What run are we at right now? 781. This is the 782nd. So, excuse me, we're going to be at about run 807 or 807 around there. Nothing there. Waveless again. Nah, it's gotta be 27 runs, obviously. You know, Orion's got the protractor. You can't beat him. He put the protractor on his computer monitor. He calculated the vectors and the angle of azimuth or whatever the fuck mathematical terms you want to throw in there, and he did it. He got the calculations right. You know, according to him anyway. Instead of farming perfect gear, you should farm for the worst roll loot. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I like doing that. I'm already farming for the worst revolver in Borderlands 1. That should be something I do. But then it'd have to be like level 1. Would that be possible? Can you get level 1 versions of gear? I don't know why I'm killing skags over and over. There's another purple shotgun that's not a wave. Oh, I love seeing that. That makes me so happy when they just waste the damn purple shotgun on not the wave. But, yeah, no, looking for the worst rolls of items wouldn't be a bad idea for like a mini-series or something like that. I could go the shit roll. No, not shit roll. What would be good instead of God roll? Like, maybe shit roll. Shit tier. Shit tier loot. Nothing. I'm calling within the next 300 runs. We got a lot of guesses. I can't keep track of all these. You guys are going to have to keep track of your own guesses for you. So, Fishman 7. Oh, well, hello Fishman 7. It's a pleasure seeing you here. You look different. You look new. Is that a new haircut you got there? New haircut? You know, imagine if they made Fishman 6 but better. Oh, they couldn't do that. No, they could never do that. Everyone scatter and run. Yeah, I recommend leaving. I recommend fleeing for your life. Is there a wave there? Fishman 7 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. He has descended once more. You're not welcome here, yeah, ever. Fishman 7, go home. Get out of here. What's the least accurate sniper? I'm morbidly curious on what the least accurate sniper is like in BL1. Asinine and terrible. Yeah, but it would be interesting for sure. I can't lie. Is that a pike in your profile pic? It does seem to be either a northern pike, or perhaps a non-northern pike, or perhaps a muskalunge, the muskalung, the muskie, could be that, but who knows. Either way, a predatory fish befitting Fishman 7, no doubt. Nope. God damn it. I'm all nervous now. I'm shaking because Fishman 7's in the chat. I always get shit tier loot at Armory or Craw. Yeah, you know, you're preaching to the choir there, Supersonic. Absolutely, I feel your pain there, brother. That's how it goes. You farm 100 runs of dog shit loot for 1 run of good loot, and then you keep going, and maybe it's 200 runs of dog shit, or maybe it's only 20. You know, or maybe you give up before you ever get to the good part, but that's why you can't give up. It's just like gambling, you know. Can't give up. What if you quit right before you hit it big? No wave. Hey, this guy's a phony. Yeah, I think he is a phony, actually. I think he might be an imposter. I think this is a Fishman 7 impersonator. Found the quest, dude. Do I buy the amulet for 39 million? Get the amulet. You want to buy the amulet and then put it on Astro Ghost for the achievement. Saw a vid where a guy farmed a purple level 1 shock pistol from the Wereskags in the zombie DLC. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That honestly sounds amazing. Amazing, Jesus. Yeah, I gotta do something like that. I don't know why that sounds so interesting to me. It's just because, like, why would you do it? There's really no good reason to do it. No reason that would actually benefit your gameplay. But god damn it, would it be cool? You know, it'd be pretty awesome. The profile picture is wrong. Yeah, definitely. I thought it was a new haircut, but you know, upon closer inspection, that's a whole different fish right there. Don't wear Fishman 6. My 12 gauge will get rid of Fishman 7. I appreciate that, Junior. Good looking out, my friend. Jolt says Jolt just found a level 1 double anarchy. Just found, like just now. This is breaking Jolt's dude information. That's insane. I mean that'll carry him damn near through the whole game. So congratulations, Jolt's dude. Actually, he's doing a shotgun only brick though, isn't he? I mean, tech is kind of like a shotgun, but it's not really a shotgun, a double anarchy, so that's kind of unfortunate then. 12 gauge would be so much more yelling than 1 gauge. Yeah, that would be quite loud. There'd be a lot of anarchy stacking too. Fishman7 simply says, I'm gonna eat you alive. Yeah. Get out of here, phony. Imposter. We don't want your kind here. If the real Fishman7 were here, then I'd be scared. That's just a false alarm. Oh, no wave? Okay. Only 10 more minutes, guys, till we get our next wave. Only 10 more minutes. Snip, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you, man. Not a whole lot going on right now. Fishman7 impersonator in the chat, but other than that, you know, just the same old, same old. I'm gonna fry you up. You don't want Timmy Tickletip getting to you, that's for damn sure. You know, it's in the name. Speaks for itself, it really does. Timmy Tickletip is up there with the top 5 most horrifying creatures known to modern society. I suppose that's a pretty good machine gun there. But no wave. I just could have sworn shit launched everywhere. No, maybe not. Maybe not. It was a Borderlands playthrough where he beat the game with level 1 loot. Oh wow. Well, that's a good idea for a playthrough. Yeah, that would be impressive too. I can see why you'd do it then. Why are you timing a shotgun? That's a good question. Very good question. Where's my goddamn shotgun? Scar, you piece of shit. I hopped on BL2 on Xbox for the first time in a while, and my badass rank, my heads and skins, and my golden keys were all gone. Basically like a whole new account. How did they do that to you, Snip? How could they do that to you? What is that, like on an Xbox 360, or like are you talking about? Well, I guess I don't even know if it matters if they carry over your progress between your account, between like Xbox 360 and Xbox One, or what. That is very unfortunate, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, look at that, Defiler. Another legendary pistol. Still no wave. That's too low. We've gotten more legendaries today from Scar than waves. That just pisses me off. That is just depressing. Yeah, that's but yeah, that really sucks, Snip. At least you can start clean, you know? You get a clean slate. Xbox Series S, it should carry over all my stuff. Oh, so the data migration didn't work out. Well, there might still be hope then, Snip. Maybe there's still a way for you to transfer it over, but I honestly wouldn't know much about that. I haven't played on console in many years at this point. Fishman 8. Oh my god, who's laughing now? I don't know, nobody. Certainly not at you, because you're not funny, I'll tell you that. There's nothing there. I see it's been rough, 50 for Fishman so far. Yeah, it has been a rough 50 so far, that's for sure. That's for damn sure. World record low waves right now. I've never gone this many runs without a wave. 2 times in a row at that. I don't even get it. It's just historically bad. I might finally try that 100% playthrough. It's a good opportunity, Snip, that's for sure. You don't have to worry about what you have and don't have because, you know, I mean, I hate to rub it in, but you don't really have anything, do you? No fifth effect on that class mod yet again. Big surprise. Big surprise. Fishman is rapidly losing his sanity. Yeah, if I don't get a damn wave, and if I don't get a fifth effect class mod from Scar at one point, I'm going to lose my mind, I tell you that. It just doesn't make any sense that none of them spawn with a fifth effect on them. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get why. How could this happen? How could this be? Hey Fishman, this is a robbery. Post your video. It's coming, real name. It's being edited. Over 12 minutes of the video are already completed. That's right. That is correct. It's almost there. Within the next couple of days. Tomorrow or the next day. That is my vow. There's just no wave here. No matter how many I kill, no wave will appear. There it is. Saw something funny once. It did not prevail over the sustained artillery fire, though. Okay. Fuck, Star. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get out of the war soon, man. I've lost save data online by playing offline, and when I went back online, it asked me if I wanted to use previous save data. I made a bad mistake, and rest in paradise, Mia. Months of playtime lost. Damn. Sorry to hear it, meme dealer. That is a modern day tragedy right there. No wave. Maybe you gotta log into your Gearbox account in that 360. Yeah, something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe there'll be like some sort of setting in the Xbox 360 itself to where you could transfer your data over. But like I said, I'm not a console guy. Not versed in any of that. What we got? Son of a bitch, man! Just let me look at my loot pile. Fucking shoulder checking me. Okay, no wave. At this point, I should just quit looking for the wave. I appreciate you, Austin. Thank you very much, man. But that doesn't help me, you know. That doesn't help my situation at all. But I do appreciate it. This episode is going to be worth the wait. It'll be like the Underdome remastered. It's pretty tragic. It might even be hard to watch. I might need to put a viewer discretion. It might be too emotional for some audiences. Underdome did not cause this much suffering. You didn't see the suffering from the Underdome because I wasn't streaming at the time. But there was permanent damage left from the Underdome. But the Underdome was a different kind of challenge. You know, the Underdome was a challenge of persistence. The peak is a challenge of skill, pure mechanical skill, and also patience. Because you got to be very good at the game and also farm a fuck ton. So yeah, it was definitely a different type of challenge. I don't know if it was worse than the Underdome or not. It was a more rewarding challenge for sure. So that already puts it ahead of the Underdome in my opinion. Because there's, you know, a reason to do it. The Underdome, there's no reason to do it. Oh, nothing there. Gonna go back to work. Catch y'all later. Alright, Creek Explosion. Have a good shift, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Underdome is when you get mad at the game. OP levels is when you get mad at yourself. A little bit of both, but yeah, definitely more mad at myself than the game when I'm in the peak, that's for sure. That is for sure, Snip, you're right about that. Come on, Scar. There you are. No, that's just a grenade mod. Not a wave, of course it's not. Well, if we're gonna be on pace for the six waves in the stream, then we'll have another one here within a couple of minutes, everybody. Don't worry, a wave is inbound. With 3 to 4 business days, we should have a wave. Beat my brother in a game of Halo 3 multiplayer because he thinks he's better than me at games, and now I have traumatized the kid. Don't do that to him, Junior. Come on, let him think he's good. You gotta nurture him, you know. One day he might be better than you, and then what? Then what will you do? He'll do the same things that you've done to him. You might be the traumatized one day. Or maybe not. Depends on how strong your willpower is. No wave. Waveless. I'm doing the peak right now, and I'm weirdly having fun. Playing Krieg, though, so that helps. What OP level are you on, Orion? That's the important question. What OP level? Underdome was basically just hoping to get good modifiers. Peak is you being mad for running the open and dying when you were playing perfectly for 20 minutes. Yeah, one mistake in the peak will cost you. That is certain. In Borderlands 1, mistakes aren't going to be your downfall. The mobs aren't that hard. It is only if the game cucks you. So yeah, you're definitely right about that. Now that you've done both to perfection, which is worse, Road to OP10 or Big Challenge? It really is hard to say, Star. I gotta think on that. Because I don't know if I spent more I definitely spent more total time in the game doing the OP levels than I did the Underdome. But the Underdome, I did it, you had to do it kind of in one sitting. You couldn't do one OP level and that would take like 15 minutes for the first 4 OP levels, and then after that it was a bit harder, and then it'd only be 20, 30, 40 minutes per OP level. One arena before you could save, quit, or leave or anything is going to take you upwards of 3 hours for the big challenges. So I think just because of how it's laid out and how little you get in return, I'm going to give it to the Underdome. The Underdome still reigns supreme as the worst thing I've ever had to do in Borderlands. But the Peak is a close second. Very, very much a close second with OP10. Nothing will make OP0 doing a melee build. That's why you're having fun, Orion. You'll have fun up till OP4, and then after OP4 is where shit started to hit the fan, at least for me. OP5 was the first one I really struggled on. Whoever thought adding OP10 was a good idea needs to be fired. I can see what they were going for, but they did not implement it well. I don't think it makes a huge difference. I feel like after OP8, well, that maybe I shouldn't say that, because I definitely had a lot of trouble with OP9 and 10. But yeah, I would say it's not necessarily a bad idea since OP levels were already such a big part of the game, but I feel like they could have done a lot better with it. Like, you know, fixed up the balancing, maybe made it so you didn't just get one shot by every enemy in the game and had to have a grog nozzle or some sort of crazy infinite heal build. Jesus, it's hard to say. But yeah, we didn't get that. Where is my wave, Scar? Oh, no 5th effect either. Well, I'm just getting real happy. That's all, real happy. Just be like me and have 15 playthroughs at like level 50 because I'm too much of a pussy for the OP levels. I respect that, Austin. I really do. You know, you know when you're beat. You're man enough to admit defeat. Yeah, that's commendable, really. Having the self-control. I hate the OP and Underdome the same amount. Yeah, I can't blame you. Cannot blame you there. No, 3 effects there. There's only blue ones, so what can you expect? Quick, name a city in India. Dubai. Is Dubai? It's gotta be India. Fight for Sanctuary actually ruined BL2. The only good thing it added was the Tubby and Loot Midget farms. Yeah. No. I disagree. I don't think it ruined the game at all. You can say, like, adding more levels ruined the balancing, but I don't think it really changed all that much at the end of the day. And I enjoyed what they added. So I'm gonna say I liked it overall. I like the items that they added, like the weapons and the farms were good. Literally one-shotting everything on Melee Krieg. Yeah, that's what I was doing on Zero too with a Lyuda, and then it all changed at OP5. I like the Lilith DLC, just not the OP10 and level 80 cap. Yeah, that's usually what people don't like. Peak with Zero isn't funny, has no defense at all. No, definitely. Zero, you gotta play like a surgeon, quite literally, if you want to do the peak. You gotta be quite accurate, quite precise. You can't make many mistakes at all, even less so than other characters. Okay, nothing. Dubai is UAE. I don't know what UAE stands for, I'll be honest with you. Oh wait, United Arab Emirates? Actually, I think I do know what that stands for. Well, shit. I'm trying to think of another city in India, or any city. That's not another one, but a city in India now. Why can't I think of one? No, I got nothing for you, Star, I'll be honest with you. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Nothing there. I don't trust anyone who says Zero is their favorite character after OP levels. They have to be psychotic. He is fun. Boar is fun. Pimpernilling is fun. Critical Ascension stacking is fun. But yeah, it is getting through the OP levels with him is quite the chore. That's for sure. The only one I have to compare it to is Salvador, admittedly, but I know Salvador was so... Mr. Thing! 5 effects, everybody! 5 effects, they do exist. I can die now. I can die happy. I can rest easy. I don't care about the class mod. It's resistance, not effect chance. So I don't care. But they do drop. We have confirmation. They can happen. It can happen. Still no wave. Over an hour in, and we've only gotten 1 wave in the stream. But hey, 5 effect class mod. That's right. I love it. Let's go. Yoo-hoo! We need some hype in the chat. Come on, aren't you excited, guys? Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Mumbai, Hydra Dad, never heard of either of those in my life, I'll be honest. Nothing, really. That's the answer. I haven't done OP levels yet, but I want to. Is Krieg good for them? So I hear, but I've never used him for the OP levels personally, so I don't know. Krieg is a very balanced character. He's not the best, but definitely not the worst. There you go. That's a good way to put it. Zero used to be my favorite before Krieg was added, but I never liked critical ascension stacking. Yeah, no, the stacking part definitely not, but like once you're stacked, now then it's fun. But yeah, stacking anything is not going to be a good time generally. Although critical ascension's a skill you can use without having to go and pre-stack. Because if you're good in combat at hitting criticals and you're mobbing, you can definitely get a lot. You can rack them up. But it seems you just like melee characters, and Orion, is that it? You're just a big fan of melee? Zero used to be the best melee character, then they had Krieg, and now he's the best melee, so you swap over to melee? Best melee guy? Or maybe I'm wrong and you just like Krieg for other reasons. Zero used to be my favorite until I played Maya for the second run through. Yeah, I definitely need to try out Maya. Is that a wave? Is that a wave? They do exist. Not the hybrid, but at least it's a wave, and it's a blue one too. So it could have been the hybrid, but you know, it wasn't. Let's go ahead and drop a green wave. Take that. Awesome. Awesome, guys. We're winning. Winning big right now. First, the 5 effect class mod. Now, a blue wave. Look at that. We got Snip rating the characters. He puts Krieg at number 1, Sal at number 2. We're going to have to disagree with that rating. I'm sorry about that, Snip. Action at number 3. He didn't rate Zero, but Gage is at the bottom, so I guess we can assume that Zero is number 4. Actually didn't rate Maya either, so we don't know. Nothing. No wave. Doesn't critical ascension just start disappearing after a certain amount of time regardless of critical hits? I don't believe so. It could. I don't know enough about the skill, I guess. I didn't hear about that ever happening. I don't think it does. But there might be something like that. Maybe once you reach the cap, it'll start disappearing no matter what. But I don't think it'll start disappearing out of nowhere. If you're out of combat, it disappears really quickly, though, regardless of what you're doing. Raptor. More like Craptor, am I right or am I right, everybody? Haven't touched BL2 because I'm trying to get the Plat trophy for Fallout 4. Yeah, that's respectable. Prioritizing. You know, that's what you gotta do. That's how you get shit done, Junior. Krieg is number 1 for me, then Maya, then Axton, then Sal, then Gage, then Zero. Wow. You put Salvador... Well, I guess it's, if you're talking just personal preference, yeah, it's not a... We're not talking a power thing, but yeah, that's a good list right there. Although I can't believe Zero used to be your favorite and now he's your least favorite. That's kind of interesting. What happened there, Orion? Why did every other character become better than Zero? Although he was your favorite. Purple shotgun. That's not a wave. Again. Sal's my favorite. Me too, Timmy. I'm a big Salvador guy. Big Salvador fan. Salvador slave, if you will. I trust his power. That's about all. What character do you think you will do for BL3? I'll probably leave it up to a poll, because I don't know anything about any of the characters. The only one I played even a little bit was Flak, and ooh, a blue wave. Things are looking up, everybody. And I didn't really get far enough into his skill tree to know anything about him, so I'll probably do a poll, see what you guys want me to do. Let's check this wave. 6 mag. Fuck away from me. Not the hybrid. It's alright. It will replace one of our greens down here. We're almost fully blue now. We are converting slowly but surely. I swear I remember Jolt's stacking critical ascension, but only managing to get like 600 before it started to disappear as fast as he initially got the crits. Wow. Yeah, that would suck. That could be a thing. It's one of those weird Borderlands 2 hidden mechanics that they don't tell you about. Or the pre-sequel. Same thing with the pre-sequel as well. Snip probably gonna do a poll for those. Zero was my favorite because he's the only one I played. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would do it then, for sure. No wave. I do Mo's for BL3. Easiest by far is that or Zane for his mobility. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Certainly see what happens. I can't make any predictions yet. My list is the opposite of Fish's mostly. 1 is Maya, 2 is Gage, 3 is Axton, 4 is Zero, 5 is Krieg, 6 is Sal. Yeah, that is kind of opposite of mine. I'd put Salvador at 1, Zero at 2, Maya at 3, Krieg at 4. I'll put Krieg above Axton and Gage, just because I don't really enjoy either Axton or Gage, but I also haven't played him very much. But yeah, that'd be my list. Number 1, Axton. Will clap the Axton enjoyer. I respect it. Number 2 is Sal. 3 is Maya. 4 is Krieg. 5 is Zero. 6 is Gage. Not bad. Haven't played enough Krieg, but I really like Gage. Honestly, unpopular, I know, but it's true. I know it's true, Star. You like Iridians, too. You know, you're a connoisseur of the finer arts. Tried everyone on BL3 and definitely enjoyed Flak the most. Yeah. That's something I still can't comment on. Okay, I don't know why I'm killing this guy. Bring out the real enemy. Another wasted purple shotgun. And no wave. Hot take, BL3 had the best playable characters out of any game. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I'll be honest with you, I don't know the discourse very well. I said it before, I'll say it again. Pre-stacking is for losers. Play Gage organically and it's much better. Yeah, that's nice and all, but then I'm assuming at a certain point you can't really output enough damage to keep up like once you're in the OP levels, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if anarchy stacking ever becomes essential or not. I'd assume for raid bossing, at least, it would always be essential. Unless you're doing some real cheesy stuff. Did you read my post? Not sure what you're talking about, Junior. I don't think I have a I didn't see a previous chat message from you, no. Or if you're talking about Discord, I haven't been on Discord very much today. So definitely have not read anything on there. I would do your research, Fish. You're going to end up playing an extra 20 hours because people vote the most ass character for BL3. I'm not too worried about it, real name, to be honest with you. I'll make do. I don't really know enough. You know, I could do the research. I could look up, you know, fastest character, best character, but it's probably not going to make a huge difference at the end of the day. But I do appreciate the concern. BL3 doesn't really have any bad characters. Yeah, they've only got 4, right? It's only 4, so I assume they're probably a bit more well-balanced than other games where they have more characters. I'll tell you I'm voting Zane now because he's related to Baron Flint, the hybrid haver. The hybrid haver. That's a good way to put it. Just want to get closer to the hybrids, to the days of old, you know. Blue grenade mod, not the wave, no wave. Damn it. Sad days. Very, very sad. I said I started playing Fallout in 2019. My character's level 150 or 165. That is impressive. That is a long time on one character. Wow, man. Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that on one character. I feel like I'd run out of stuff to do, but it is Fallout. It is a Bethesda game, so I guess running out of stuff to do is optional. It's all in your head if you want to run out of stuff to do or not. You can keep making up more stuff to do. Okay. Anything up there I want? Nope. What's that? Artifact. Pre-sequel had a really good story, but for some reason it didn't hit with me. Even I haven't even finished the game. Yeah, the story was alright. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind like seeing Handsome Jack when he was a good guy. You know, seeing Handsome Jack at all is always a pleasure, really. But yeah, I see what you mean. The gameplay was a bit weird. The voice acting was a bit off. Mainly Pickle, mainly that annoying fucking animal named Pickle. There were some glaring flaws, but yeah, pretty good game overall from what I remember. Nothing there. My highest got to like mid 120s on survival for double XP from Combat 2. I ran out of things to do. Yeah, that's what I would figure around like level 100, but I guess it depends on how you're playing the game. I just started playing Fallout 4 again. Man, we got a lot of Fallout 4 players in the chat. That's kind of surprising. I guess that game's just the most recent Fallout that people enjoy. Fallout 76 doesn't even exist in most people's minds, so it's kind of like people playing Skyrim, still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 to come out after, I don't know, what's it been, 11 years? I think it's been at least 11 years, maybe more. 12 years? 13 years? It's a class mod. Shoot. Leveling and side quests, humor's a bit bad, and Pickle's there and shouldn't be. Yeah, that's the big one. Pickle's there, that's the biggest flaw, I would argue. Timmy Tickle Tip said his name in the chat. What a guy. What a man. He's just got to remind himself who he is, you know. Affirmations. Nothing. And my favorite game, Timmy Tickle Tip. That's your favorite game? Wow. Oh, you mean Skyrim. Okay, that's fair too, I guess. Pickle was the result of Australia seeing Tiny Tina and people liking her and trying to emulate it, but they're from a country dominated by emus, so what do you really expect? It's just a bunch of emus at the Gearbox Australia team trying to piece together how a good game should go. Oh, it's a wave. 6 mags, son of a bitch. And they're just like, how do human children, or what do humans think is cute? High-pitched voices, of course. And then they made Pickle. Okay, nothing there. I'm gonna be honest, modern culture has ruined Tina for me. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, Snip, but I mean, power to you, brother. Xbox is buying every game company because they are mad PlayStation. They are mad PlayStation. They are mad. Yeah, Microsoft has been taking some big W's recently. Then they were allowed to buy Activision Blizzard, which is pretty impressive, honestly. They were trying to stop that. I forget what the branch of the government was trying to stop that, like the trade, federal trade something, FTC maybe, was trying to like countersue because it was going to like monopolize the industry. Basically, that's what Microsoft's doing, is monopolizing gaming. They own so many developers and they put it all under the Game Pass. The Game Pass is such a good deal. It's kind of insane. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff they're doing. You've been getting more waves after Timmy Tickle Tip arrived tonight. That's a good point, Will. Timmy Tickle Tip is the holy nectar. The gods want him. They just want him to see him around here, you know. As long as he's around here, I will have the gods' favor. She reminds me of some teenage white girl acting weird and quirky just to be weird and quirky. I see. Yeah, I can understand why you may find that annoying. I think she was always just annoying a little bit. And she's still just a little bit annoying, just like she used to be. But I don't know anything about her character in BL3, so maybe that could be what you're referring to. Xbox trying to get that monopoly. Yeah, Microsoft mainly is just monopolizing some shit. Microsoft owns Xbox, but you know they've got a lot more than just Xbox under their belt. The Game Pass is the single best subscription I've ever had. Oh, it's just insane the value you get. It's only like $5 a month, is it? Or $15 a month, somewhere in there. It's really not a lot. And you get access to hundreds, if not, I think it's probably more than hundreds, probably thousands and tens of thousands of games at this point. Completely for free. Nothing there. If Xbox had Spider-Man and God of War, it'd be perfect. I want to play them so bad. Yeah, there are some PlayStation exclusives that Sony is still holding on to. That's for sure. God of War is a big one. So is Spider-Man, I guess. Those are two of the biggest single-player games out right now. She was literally in one mission in BL3 because Gearbox knows how to write a good game. Oh, my bad. I forgot. You're absolutely right. How dare I question Gearbox's writing. Nothing there. No wave. Tina was great when she came out, but I think time ruined it a bit. Yeah, she made a great first impression, but she gets old fast. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of made to be annoying, you know. And it's eccentric, is putting it nicely. If Xbox, or never mind, I already read that, my bad. The Game Pass was a copy of PlayStation free monthly games. I'm starting to get the sense you enjoy PlayStation, Kanakas Jr. I don't know, but the thing about Game Pass is it's not free, so I don't think they really copied, and I don't think PlayStation owned making games free to begin with, I'll say that, but yeah. And I guess maybe they took some inspiration from it, for effect, and then this is a green one, so I don't care about that. Okay. Yo, just got OP1. Congrats, Orion. You've started your journey. Only 9 more to go. I loved Elden Ring, and here it's just as good. Bloodborne you're talking about? Yeah, I'm not a big Souls-like fan, I must admit, so I couldn't tell you anything about Bloodborne. I've never played it. I played Dark Souls 2 and 3. I played 3 the most, and I enjoyed them. You know, they were difficult, sure, but that wasn't really what... I guess maybe that was part of it. I just didn't enjoy the gameplay all that much. The roll, dodge, slash, get 2-shot type deal. Nothing there. One thing I want the most from Borderlands 4 is pearls. Oh, me too, Reborn. I want more loot rarities. That's what I want. I want, like, Borderlands 2 had Seraphs, they had pearls, they had the Effervescent in the new DLC. They had uniques, you know, they had the legendary, they had so many different rarities that were all, like, special in their own way and relevant to use. And then I don't think Borderlands 3 really had anything outside of legendaries, but I could be wrong about that. I want hybrids as well to come back, even though those weren't really in 2. I would love it if they put those, like, actual hybrids from Borderlands 1 into Borderlands 4. Console wars have always been dumb. Yeah, I'd say that's a given, really. As long as you're playing games and having fun, does it really matter? Not really. I mean, maybe, but not really. Exclusives are an absolute dog shit idea. They are for consumers, but it makes sense, you know, for businesses to do it, because it really does. Like, if PlayStation didn't have God of War and Spider-Man as an exclusive, there'd be little reason to have a PlayStation other than maybe like hardware superiority, but I don't know anything about the hardware differences. Should add a rarity for a specific or gun or item that's just uber rare. Yeah, I wouldn't mind even going a notch above pearlescent, but it just has to be done right. You know, it has to be a fun kind of difficulty to get the item. Either a long, satisfying farm or you know, maybe you gotta do a bunch of things, but then you're guaranteed the item, something like that. Nothing there. The thing that would make BL4 perfect is a difficulty slider, so the babies can play on easy mode and still get the full experience without making the game too easy for the masochists. I disagree, Orion. I feel like putting a difficulty slider in the game kind of throws balancing out the window to an extent, because then it's only going to be balanced around one difficulty, you know, really, at the end of the day. I feel like it should just be one difficulty, and then, like, the end game should be laid out in a way where maybe the only end game isn't making your enemies one-shot you and then getting higher level loot, but that's, I'm not necessarily sure what they should do instead, I'm just saying. I think a difficulty slider would ruin it. Everyone being on the same level and trying to help each other find the best shit is great for the community. Yeah, that's true for sure. Being able to be at the same pace, experiencing the same stuff as everybody else playing the game is always good. So you like, somebody might think a boss is really hard, but it's just because they're playing on hard difficulty, you know, and you got everybody clowning on them because they're playing on easy or normal mode. And they're just like, well, come on, guys. He was hard to me. Yeah, sure, idiot. You're off the forums, dumbass. You're too bad at the game. Something like that. Xbox just buying Bethesda's because PlayStation has so many exclusives and making more money because Xbox suck at making deals. Yeah, I don't know anything about that really. I would say buying Bethesda and Activision Blizzard are pretty good deals on Xbox's part. Pretty good purchases there. They definitely are poised to do a lot more than PlayStation can, just because of how many development studios they've bought. We'll see how they use them, though. That's really going to be the ticker, you know, what they actually do. Wow. There's another one, 5 effect. We got 2 in one day. That's impressive. We go 4 days, not one class mod with more than 4 effects. Today we get 2 of them. Maybe that's why we're getting no waves. All our luck went somewhere else. Excuse me. Had my same Xbox One S for a while now, and it runs a lot of stuff really well. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to hear it. Generally speaking, if you take care of a console, they'll last damn near forever. Like my Xbox 360 that I've had since I don't know how long is still up and kicking. I don't think that's ever had like anybody look at it or been cleaned, been worked on, anything like that. Every character in BL3 just feels just like Sal in BL2. Well, that sounds good to me, Orion. I'll tell you what. Maybe I should play BL3. Shit, you telling me they're all like Salvador? Every single one of them. They can all dual wield. Yeah, I definitely gotta get in there. I'm attempting the Bandit Slaughterhouse mission. Is that Fink's Slaughterhouse, Will? Is that what you're doing? If it's Fink's Slaughterhouse, you have my condolences. That can be a bit of a pain in the ass for sure. Just like a miniature Underdome. If it's the, like, Sledge's Slaughterhouse mission, then attempting wouldn't be the right word. Oh, yes, okay, yeah. Finks it is. Sorry to hear that, Will. Godspeed, brother. You got it. I bought a Series S because I got it for like $250. That's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. My 360 had something wrong with it and broke. Sorry to hear that, Timmy. It does happen. They can't all be perfect, you know. They can't all be built the same. Or, you know, you go through the same conditions, the same life cycle, if you will. No wave. Oh, not desktop, jeez. I mean, they're all so busted OP that it's not fun. Oh. Well, I gotta say, I have a lot of fun playing Salvador. So, I think you and I might disagree on the not fun part about that, Orion. But I guess I'll see once I actually play the game. I'll still get my 360 that I pull out every now and again. Yeah, you know, it's nice sometimes. I don't know if there's really any games you can play on a 360 that you couldn't play on a PC, but it's this nostalgia, you know. Once again, wave. What's that class mod? Nope, the shield. One-shotting every enemy and raid boss gets old real quick. You can one-shot every raid boss in the game with every character in BL3. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how that would happen, but that sounds insane. Which pre-sequel character should I play that isn't Claptrap? Wilhelm. I vote Wilhelm, Timmy. I prefer it to the alternative of BL2 or like 3 weapons are viable. Yeah, that's a discussion I shouldn't even be involved in, my bad. I shouldn't have even read that message. I'm not a Borderlands 3 player. Ignore me. I'm just here playing Borderlands 1 like some old geriatric fuck, you know me. Fishman, what is your thoughts on the LGBT trying to make really Y? I don't know what that means, Junior. To me, that was not a coherent thought, but maybe I'm just not caught up with the lingo. You'll have to rephrase that a little bit. But I gotta say, you're probably barking up the wrong tree looking for someone to talk about the LGBT movement. You know, I just play Borderlands. I'll be honest with you. Making the youth being gay. being gay. Okay. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I probably don't want to discuss that on the stream. Not really a Borderlands 1 stream worthy topic, I'll admit. So I think I'll pass on that question, Junior. Yeah, I know what you meant, Junior. I understood it the second time there. W Bing gay, there it is. You know, Bing is pretty good these days. They have like AI instead of just a normal search engine, I think. They're trying to advertise that a bunch and take over Chrome as the main search engine, but I don't think that's going to happen. Using AI, like, you know, AI can tell me whatever it wants. Sometimes I don't want to trust it, you know what I mean? Like, it'll tell me something, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like it makes sense. He claims to have sources here that he supposedly linked, but, you know, do you really know? Can you really be sure? No wave? You have to do Bing that dirty? Yeah, come on now. Don't say that about Bing. Bing's still worse than Google? Yeah, or less than, I guess, Google. I mean, I would say so. I definitely don't use Bing. I still use Google. They didn't win me over. Okay, just curious. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I just, you know how it goes on the internet with such topics as those. Bing, as in Bingus? I miss him so much. Bingus? Did you just say Bingus? I haven't heard him. So I'm pretty sure it's Bungus, not Bingus. Or am I the one who's wrong? 1 second. Invite friends. Where's he at? No, these are only online friends. Fuck, I can't see offline friends here. Well, fuck, maybe it is Bingus. It was Bingus or Bungus. But I'm not sure. Firefox is coming for the best browser 2024. My ass, man. I didn't even know Firefox still existed. That's hilarious. Opera exists, though? Opera. Yeah, I think I have heard about that. That's the one that Moist Critical advertises or is sponsored by a lot of the time. That's where I remember that one from. Opera GX, the browser for gamers, supposedly. Maybe I should get that one because I do have Google open while I'm streaming so I can like read my chat and monitor my stuff on the YouTube live dashboard, which does use up a bit of bandwidth. Maybe Opera would be better for that. Isn't Bingus a cat? I wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely Bungus. Okay, I thought I was going crazy for a minute. I did think it was Bungus, but yeah. And at least we got it. We got there at the end. Wouldn't want to disrespect Bungus's name. Would have got that Bungus. Opera GX, the browser for gamers. Whoa, I said that the second you said it. It's just so iconic. You know, we all know what it is. We all know Opera GX is the premier browser for gamers. Come on now. Who are you trying to clown? Who are you trying to bullshit? Acting like Opera GX isn't the premier browser for all gaming needs. Bingus is a hairless cat, mortal enemy of Big Floppa. Oh Jesus, I remember the Big Floppa memes back years ago. I don't know how many years ago. Time gets hazy, you know, especially when dealing with, you know, old ass memes. But I do remember old Floppa. I don't remember Bingus though. That's a new one to me. There. The browser for gumbos. Yeah, the browser for gumbos. Naturally. No wave. Remember, 2017 was 10 years ago. I don't know about that one, Michael. I feel like that math might be a bit off there. You might want to check that calculator you used. 2016 to 2018 memes was just so interesting. I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't date like any memes at all, to be honest with you. Why are we still here? Just to suffer, Star. Maybe just to suffer. Here. I think it's high time we farm a new weapon to murder kill Scar like we did for Craw. Any ideas? Any good ideas for something we should shoot the shit out of Scar with? Let's see. I got some stuff in my inventory we could use. Something cool here. We'll use the best gun in the game, the Avenger Assault Rifle. It's always a good choice. It's a good start anyway, you know what I mean? Remember when my name Jeff and I play Pokemon Go every day was the peak of comedy? Well, I'll be honest with you, I never really thought that was the peak of comedy. But I do remember when those were the most popular memes, yes. And as you guys can see, the Avenger, well, they're just putting in tremendous work here against Scar. Do we get our wave? No, we do not. What else is new? What a gun, that Avenger. I love that gun. 2005 was 30 years ago. No, the calculator's still not calibrated right, Michael. Cheap revolver Scar kill. Okay, I do have that. I think I have a cheap static revolver. Or maybe it's just called static. We'll see what it is here. There it is. Static, yeah. But it is a Tediore. So, you know, cheap by default. That's just how it goes with Tediore. You know how it is. Butcher. I don't think I have a Butcher on me, to be honest with you. And that would be one tough one to farm because I'd have to go to like the Hyperion gift shop. I don't think anybody would. I don't think it'd be more interesting for me to farm the Hyperion gift shop. I'll just say that. Oh, I can hold this one down at least. This is going very well. Got the kill skill. Okay, now we're cooking. Shit. Oh, now he's really cooking. We're kind of cheating a little bit with Firehawk, burning him alive with the, you know, just by standing next to him, but there it is. No wave. Go off the hill maybe. Nope, no wave. My favorite meme was the coffin meme dance. Yeah, that one was pretty cool. I like that one because it wasn't just a meme. That's a real funeral ceremony that they do. I forget where it is. It's some country, either in Africa or South America, but they do actually do that as like a tradition during their funeral services. Okay, go back to the double anarchy now. We had our fun. Back to the old grind. Got one from Craw and I was very happy, not gonna lie, even though it's not great. The Butcher's like my favorite gun in the game besides the Orion. Yeah, the Butcher is definitely not great in BL1, but it works very, very cool. There's not a lot of shotguns that work like it. In fact, I think it's the only gun that works like it does, where it's just like an automatic. Well, not even automatic, but like it fires multiple bullets when you pull the trigger, and then only has a ×3 spread for a shotgun. Nothing there. Remember the Harlem Shake? We try not to. I'm with Star on that one. Peanut butter jelly time. I'm familiar. Yes, I am familiar. You're getting old with that. That's pretty old back in the day. That's like 2012, 2011 stuff damn near. The hamster dance, and now that one I don't know. I'm sure if I saw the video of the dancing hamster I may remember it, but I don't off the top of my head. What was that? I saw a gun, damn it. Shield. That was an artifact. No wave. It is just crazy. Like, we've gotten a total of... We didn't get just one per every half hour. We did a little bit better than that, but we've only gotten like 4, maybe 5 waves the whole stream. This is just pathetic. This is the worst stream we have had in terms of getting drops by far. It's not even close. Like, usually we're getting a wave more than every 10 kills. You know, we're getting a wave like every 6 or 7 kills on average up until today's stream, where we've gotten like 5. And what has it been? An hour 40 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ, man. Where's my waves at? They gotta start coming eventually. But they just don't. You think the floodgates have lifted, and then they close again. You want to get old? ICANN has cheeseburger. Is that old? I mean, it's old, but I don't know if that's older than like peanut butter jelly time or the Harlem Shake. Maybe it is. Thug Shake, Best Shake. Yeah, that was kind of funny. A little bit funny. Moderately funny. Okay. Piece of dick, man. Just let me close to the loot pile. That's all I need. What's in there? Nothing. Nothing but a big old waste of time. That's all. The dancing baby is actually directly copied in a cutscene for StarCraft. Fascinating. Truly fascinating stuff, Michael. I had no idea. The closest thing from this in Latin America is in Mexico. In Dia de los Muertos. The Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos. Isn't that the Day of the Dead? I'm not sure what you're necessarily referring to be honest with you. Come on, just go down. Fishman, will we ever see you do the Thug Shake? Probably not, Astro Ghost. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't think that's going to happen. Michael Colano, you just activated godly amounts of nostalgia for me. Well, there you go, Michael. You please somebody. There it is. Oh, there's another wave. Look at that. Not what we want, though. Just a basic bitch wave. Nothing about it that anyone cares about. When's the face reveal? I couldn't tell you, Reborn. I don't have a camera to do a face reveal at the moment, but, you know, it's not like I couldn't get one if I really wanted. I just don't necessarily think having a face cam would add all that much value to the streams, but one day. Definitely one day. Let's see. I'm gonna do this right now, so I quit complaining about it. Let's go you. There it is. Now I'll spawn with it in my hands. That's all I care about. My God, we got some big boys out here. I don't care about one of them, though. The big boy with 2 swords in his spine. Whoa. It's normal. God damn it, man. They're just attacking me. They're on me. On me like a hobo on a ham sandwich, tell you that. If I don't owe $50, will we see the Thug Shake? No, you will not, Astro Ghost. Even in that case, will not happen. I'm sorry. How many of these memes are older than viewers of this channel or the average adult coming into the workforce? Probably a couple of them. Yeah, maybe a couple of them. But adults going into the workforce, there's probably not a whole lot of memes older than that. Maybe a couple, but that's like the conception, the birthplace of memes was around that time. We're talking like 18 years ago or more. Nothing there. Fishman, do you like Fish Simulator? I can't say I've played it,Rilligren. I did, you know, that's every day for me. Oh, Fishing Simulator, no, that's an atrocity. That's a crime. Do not play it. Can you do the fish shaker? You know, I could like flop a fish around on a camera, sure, but I don't see what the entertainment value would be in that. Hey Fish, the stream is buffering. Is it? I did get a little bit of a notification from YouTube saying that something was happening, but everything seems to be normal now. Nothing there. Fishman, you're breaking my heart right now. $75. I'm sorry, Astro Ghost. You know, YouTube will allow a lot of things. Even a man waxing his asshole on camera, right? But that was because it was educational. I don't think I could really spin me doing the thug shaker on camera as educational, you know, especially after I say I did it because I was given a $75 donation. I wouldn't even have to say it because they would know, right? It's already premeditated. It's in the chat now, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Astro Ghost, but I'm just not willing to sacrifice my YouTube channel to twerk on camera for your enjoyment. I'm very sorry about that. Educate other fishmen how to do it. Yeah, you know, that's cool and all, Astro Ghost. Really, it is. It's a good idea. But YouTube might have other ideas because you're the one that told me to do it, right? So clearly the audience already knows what it is. I don't think telling them I'm educating the audience would work out too well. Hi, Fishman. Just killed a spider with a switchblade. How big was the spider? Do we have a diameter? Did you get the diameter? Still impressive nonetheless, but you know, the smaller the spider, the more impressive it will be. Watching in the shower right now. Damn, got the waterproof phone case. Hey, Chaotix. Well, I'm happy to hear it, man. You know, make sure you don't wash behind the ears and any other crevices, you know. Don't be stinky. Make sure you're not stinky. That's one of the worst things, to be a stinky. Can't wait for the new 109% episode of Fish. Also, howdy. Welcome, Fishy Guy. I can't wait to get it out either. It's been too long. Far too long. Nothing. Cleansing the world of the evil eight-legged menaces. Honestly, I don't think spiders are half bad. I'll be real. It might be an unpopular opinion. I don't mind them too much. As long as they're not big, like if they're bigger than a quarter, like bigger around in the body, not the leg region, than a quarter, then I definitely would probably kill it on sight. Also, if they're one of the ones that seems to just be scurrying around and doesn't really have a web, then I'll kill it. But, you know, if there's just a spider chilling on a web or, you know, just balling on a wall somewhere, I generally try not to kill them. I'll either leave them if I think they look cool enough to stay, or I'll try to get them out of the house, keep them alive, because they do eat bugs. And I do hate bugs, I'll tell you that. Arachnids, yeah, they're okay. Bugs, irredeemable. Irredeemable. Jesus, I sound like I had a stroke saying that. Irredeemable. I promise I'm not. Around a fingertip-sized spider, so we're talking average house spider. No, pretty impressive nonetheless. I ran into about 16 spider webs this season. Yeah, spider webs, schmider webs. I'm desensitized to them. I spent many a day in my youth plowing through the wilderness, eating spider webs like cotton candy. Not literally, but you know, kind of literally. Sometimes they'd go in my mouth, but I just kind of tried my best to ignore the fact that there were probably spiders crawling all over me. I once killed a fly in my house with a gun. Wow. That's very reckless of you, Michael Colano. Also very impressive. I salute you, sir. Fishman, I'm not a member anymore. I see that, Junior. That's okay. Don't worry about it, man. You don't need to be a member to be here. That's for sure. Spiders are chill. I have one in my room. My name's Charles. There we go. I bet Charles is balling out. He's taking care of all the real problems, you know, the mosquitoes, the house flies, the other biting insects, miscellaneous beetles that wander into your house that you don't want to have to deal with. Bed bugs are scum of the earth. I've had infestations of them. I've luckily never had to deal with bed bugs in my life, Will, but I know people who have. Yeah, it just sucks. Especially like what sucks worst is like the cleanup, right? You have to like deep clean the entire room basically that you find them in. You have to make sure all the bedding gets, basically you have to like steam it or soak it in like chemical gases, you know, put it under a tarp and let it marinate in just a chemical mixture. It's a really gnarly process to completely get rid of them, and if you don't completely get rid of them, they'll just come back in full force. Yeah, really shitty stuff there. I'm sorry to hear that. They are certainly the scum of the earth. They're up there. They're top 5 worst, up there with mosquitoes and wasps, you know, the stinger ones. Fishman, what are your thoughts on house centipedes? I understand that they're harmless. I understand that they'll eat other non-beneficial insects, right? But they are fucking big and creepy. That's my thought on house centipedes. Kill on sight. That's my motto for the house centipede. Maybe one day I'll work up the courage to coexist with such creatures, but until that day, on sight they are slay. So, you know, it didn't rhyme. That sounded better in my head, I'll say that. But, you know, I'm going to kill him when I see him. Which path is funnest for Wilhelm? I couldn't tell you, Timmy. I never got too far. But probably the one that makes you do a lot of damage. That's what I would say. That's what I would go for. When is the fish NPC stream? Maybe I should get in on that trend, shouldn't I? People are making a lot of money. I tell you what, if you guys donate with emojis, no, actually no, I'm not even gonna start that shit. No, I refuse. I won't go down the dark side, the deep end. Mr. Funny Man gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. We got Chaotix, there you go. Man Milkers, IDK. Orungi Juice. Oh my god, Orungi Juice is in the damn stream. I haven't seen him chat in however long. Good goddamn. Well, congratulations, Orungi Juice, on the membership. BT7274 with the final membership as well. There you go, guys. All courtesy of Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, what a guy. What a man, I should say. I can't claim the membership. Yeah, it looks like they beat you to it, Junior. I'm sorry to say. They go pretty fast when they're gifted like that. And then Rilligrin just became a member on his own. Oh, a Tedior enthusiast, I see. Well, that's okay. No, I don't mind. If you think that, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. Thank you for being a member, Rilligrin. I do appreciate it. Orungi Juice is an OG. That he is. That he is. I could never forget Orungi Juice. I love spending money. Well, there you go. I'm happy I could help out, Mr. Funny Man. Doing a community service there. I think they're gifted randomly. That could be the case. At some point, I thought somebody talked about how you had to like click on something in chat in order to get it to go through, but I could be mistaken about that. Nothing. What's the class mod you got? It has +5 perk or something. Oh, there's nothing special about him, Supersonic. It's just every class mod I've gotten to drop from Scar up until today has only had 4 out of the 5 maximum effects on it for an unknown reason. And so today when I got him with 5 effects on him, I made a big deal about it, even though the class mods themselves are pretty mediocre. Yeah, they were just normal class mods. Nothing special about them, really. You have to click to have a chance. Oh, okay. So it's like entering a raffle, I see. Makes sense. Nothing there. Time for the hybrid to drop. That would be topical, wouldn't it? That would be good timing, but Borderlands very rarely has good timing, I'll say that. Man, this week's just been going by so annoyingly slow, and I have to do overtime too on Saturday. Damn it, Michael. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Truly I am. I believe in you. You can get through it. Power through, Michael. You are the Michael Colano. Never forget that. Never let him take that away from you. We got still no wave. Gives it to people that are opted in. I don't know. I somewhat read the gift thing. Okay. Yeah. Something like that. That said, there's rarely enough of us to have a bad chance, so it's fairly reliable. Stick around to 2 or 3 of the gifts. You'll probably get a membership at some point. Yeah, that's true. At one point, like, this was months ago when I was still farming the Tsunami, like, from Crawlmarax before I even switched over to the Armory. like almost everybody that was in the chat at one time had a membership. So somebody gifted memberships, and they couldn't even all go through. Like there were more memberships than people without memberships in the chat. So your chances are certainly not so bad. You'll eventually get one if you're here for every stream. That is certain. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that because that implies people are always going to be giving me money. So, but it's possible. Fishman, I use buckshot to kill cockroaches. Buckshot's a bit extreme. I feel like birdshot would probably do the trick, but I mean, hey, if you really hate those bastards, then go for it. Have at them. As long as you're not causing any structural damage. My folks messaged me about their flight home was delayed by hours, then canceled because of computer issues, so they're stuck in Grenada. Damn. Grenada is a country I've literally only ever heard the name of. I have no idea even where it's really located. I'm not too concerned about them unless they get mortared again there. I doubt this trip could have anything that disappointed them. Yeah, no, I mean, that sounds interesting, certainly. It's ironic that a place named Grenada's getting mortared, but yeah, no, certainly an interesting trip, I'd imagine. No fifth effect on that one. Back to it, hey. Back to the old grind. Back to the old 4 effect. Fishman, I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, Junior. Thank you for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate it. You have a good night. That's where I got my first membership, was from the stream. Well, there you go. I'm glad you stuck with it, Challenger. I appreciate it. Gotta go work in 7-Eleven to maintain Fishman's membership. Yep, that's right. If you're ever having a hard time in work, never forget that you can buy a Fishman 6 channel membership with this hard-earned money. So really, it's worth it at the end of the day. Or something like that, anyway. No wave. When you get the hybrid, I'll give another 5 memberships to celebrate. Oh, Mr. Funny Man, you're too kind. You really are. I do appreciate it, but that could be many, many weeks into the future, so we'll see. We shall see when that happens. This whole conversation is giving me EDF vibes or Starship Troopers if you're more inclined to movies. I don't know what EDF is, but I do know Starship Troopers. And I still am a bit confused by what you're saying, but, yeah. Amen, brother. I am easily confused after all, so, It's called Grenada. Oh, my bad. So it's actually grenade. I assumed it was Grenada because I didn't think it would actually be grenade, but it is. It is grenade. Okay, makes sense. To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack. That's right. It's the greatest game series ever. You kill giant insects with all sorts of weapons. Sounds like Borderlands. At least when you're fighting spider ants, I guess. There. I gotta say, man, spider ants gave me one hell of a run for my money in the peak. Like when I was doing the peak in Borderlands 2, the Black Queens were one of the hardest boss fights for me on Zero, just because I relied so heavily on hitting criticals and, against spider ants. That can be a bit tricky, especially the Black Queens, because they're just constantly shooting webs at you, so you can't really stay out in the open for any amount of time to land a good shot. Oh, Thanatos. First one of the stream. Look at that. Really good Thanatos as well. If it were double, it would be damn near perfect, but I think that's a max fire rate for a Thanatos, 11.3. Somewhere in there, anyway. From vicious giant insects who have once again come back. Not again. Starship Troopers was the first time I saw Booba on television. Opened up my little mind. I always remember why my dad used to love that movie, and I watched it with him as a little kid, like on the living room TV. And every time we would watch it, he'd watch it like every year or so. It was one of these movies he always loved to watch. And every year we watched it, up until I was like 10 or 11, somewhere in there. He would make my brother and I leave the room during a certain part of the movie, and I never knew why until I watched it in full one time, and then I knew why. Nothing there. Earth Defense Force. Oh, that's what it stands for. That makes sense. We'll unleash all our forces. We won't cut them any slack. Man, all these are just lines I don't understand. I feel like I'm missing out right now. Well, because I am, god damn it. There was another game about shooting bugs, I remember. I don't think it was Earth Defense Force. I think was it just called Centipede? It was a really old, like, Atari arcade style game where you just, you had to kill the centipede and all the other bugs on screen. It was like super pixelated. I think it was just called Centipede. But I remember playing that game when I was a wee lad. I had it like emulated on a computer. That was pretty fun. The annual Starship Troopers watch through. Yeah, my dad has a lot of movies like that. He's really big into older movies. I guess Starship Troopers isn't even all that old by his standards, but yeah, he's a big movie guy. How long's it been since we got a wave, guys? How long? Anybody counting? I quit counting. I just gave up because it's just been so damn long. I'll be honest with you. It's been way too damn long. Earth Defense Force is basically the experience of being one of the folks running around on the ground in a B-roll monster movie. Damn, that sounds rough. My eyes keep making me think there are spiders on my floor. Why is that, Astro Ghost? Did you see a spider earlier, or you're just thinking about them and now your mind's playing tricks on you? I'll tell you what, if you're ever scared of spiders, just remember how much bigger you are than them. And then just remember what you can do if you ever really wanted to cause them bodily harm. And never forget the size advantage you possess over the arachnids. It is quite major. My family annually watches that one. Wow, Mars Attacks, I see. I don't think I've seen that one. But but nothing really. Only you have the power of gun. That is quite powerful. That'll do a lot. As bad as Sphinx Slaughterhouse is, the hail is worth getting. The hail is a good gun, absolutely, especially with a B shield. The hail can be an absolute beast of a gun. And you got the HP regen as well, so double whammy right there. Think of how much bigger you are than that grenade too. Yeah, okay. Okay, Star, I see what we're doing here. I see how it is. But to be fair, I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. No, you're right. Size doesn't really matter in terms of being threatening, but in terms of spiders, it does matter. Nothing there. Always rewatching Forrest Gump or Shawshank Redemption. Forrest Gump is a great movie. Yeah, I recently rewatched that one. I don't rewatch it often, but I just happened to rewatch it, and yeah, just a great movie. Love it. So many iconic lines, it's insane. Were you thinking of DRG, Deep Rock Galactic? No, Michael, not that. I'm not sure if you're even talking to me or not, but yeah. I'm not talking about Deep Rock Galactic. I know about that game, I've never played it. The purple shotgun. Still no wave. No wave. How about that one guy escaping into North Korea? What the fuck do you mean escaping into North Korea? I don't think that's escaping anything except life. I guess he escaped his life. I think I did hear something about that. Someone crossing the border into North Korea and they detained him. I don't know. They don't like Americans over there. I don't know if he was an American or not, but if he was, they may or may not use him for shooting practice. Who knows? I hope we get him back, but that's who knows how that'll go. My eyes keep doing that, and I'm gonna test it out. Test out my Second Amendment wherever I think I see a spider. Also, I have pudding. Gotta defend the pudding, Astro Ghost. I guess it's understandable, Wouldn't want to bite into your pudding and there's a spider in there. That would be truly tragic. He was going to face charges in the USA, so he ran away into North Korea. Wow. What a place to run away to. I doubt they welcomed him with open arms. Although I don't know. I don't know much about North Korea's immigration policy. I assume you know, it can't be that great, that lenient. We'll get the wave this stream, trust me. Alright, fishy guy, I'm trusting you, man. All my trust is there. You ever seen Green Mile, Fish Man? No, I have not. Although, is that the one, is that a Stephen King book? Green Mile? I feel like I read the book, or at least part of the book, but I could be mistaken. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. 50 cal is perfect for spiders and people. Just use a Desert Eagle for home defense. Yeah, it will adequately defeat both of them, but it may also be excessive force for both of them as well. I mean, maybe not for a human in some cases, but no. I mean, 50 caliber is that's a lot of bullet. You know, you're going to blow some limbs off of that, but I guess for home defense, that's kind of what you want. Wake up with a spider hanging directly over your face. I've never had that happen. The worst thing that's ever happened to me is I was wearing like a baseball hat with the brim, you know, and I was doing a little bit of fishing, as you do. And while I was fishing, I started seeing like just something dark appear over my glasses. I thought it was just my hair or something, you know, falling in the way of my glasses. And there was a spider, itsy bitsy, its way down from the brim of my hat, and it landed on my glasses. And that was pretty unnerving, I'll be honest. You know, I don't mind spiders, but I don't want them on my eyeball. So that was probably the worst encounter I've had with a spider. Blunderbuss is the only acceptable weapon. That's right. I use a musket for home defense because that's what the founding fathers intended. Damn right. I got my blunderbuss, and then I got my flintlock. If I got 2 shots, I got 2 attempts to take out the intruder. If I fail, then I wasn't meant to succeed. You know, that's my fault. You will lose hearing using a Desert Eagle at close range. Well, that's why you keep like ear protection with your Desert Eagle, so you can put on the ear protection and then kill the spider, you know. Shoot the spider with the Desert Eagle, as you do. No wave. Funny man, do you know a totally not 16-year-old can get a Desert Eagle for home defense? You can't, Astro Ghost. You definitely can't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Well, maybe you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I stick to the cannon loaded with grape shot at the top of the stairs. Classic, Star. Absolutely classic. And if all else fails, you can just push the damn cannon down the stairs. You know, that thing weighs like 2 tons. That'll kill some people on the way down. I would throw a little girl tantrum if that shit happened to me. Yeah, I think I threw my glasses in the river. You know, because I was confident that they were going to, I could just get them. So I just grabbed it and whipped them into the river, and I saw the spider float and watched my glasses sink to the bottom unscathed, and I just watched the spider float away down the river, and I grabbed my glasses, victorious, and continued fishing. Like the true winner. You know, he got eaten by a fish. I ate fish. Who really won that day? You'll probably lose hearing shooting any gun indoors or at close range with no hearing protection. Yeah, no. Indoors, definitely. It'll echo around. You're not wrong about that. Goodbye, fishing hole. Oh, no. You could never. Any fishing hole is going to have thousands of spiders. It's just a fact of fishing right there. The more spiders, the better. More food for the fish. That's all I see. Tell you what. No waves. Just raid your local army base, trust me. I must say, I gotta clarify, that is a bad idea. Do not raid any sort of military base. You will probably be killed. Or at least prosecuted. I would advise strongly against that sort of behavior, although it is your life. How do y'all have time to get guns when you see a spider? I use my hands to ensure the kill and that it can't escape. That's the wisest thing to do. If I do want to kill a spider, I try to just get like a paper towel or a tissue and then smack it, because I just don't want to get the guts on my hand, really, or get bit by some, you know, freak accident. Went to the fishing hole with my dad, and the second we set everything down, a hornet just comes out of nowhere and stings him like 4 times in the back of the head. We did not get any fishing done that day. Is he allergic? I'm not sure why getting stung 4 times would stop you from fishing. I mean, fuck, unless there was a nest nearby, that would definitely stop you, but unless you're allergic, 4 stings is nothing. That's light work, baby. Funny man, instructions unclear. Men in suits are knocking at my door. That's impressive that you got out of the base to even get to your door so that they could knock on it. Honestly, I think you followed the instructions pretty damn well if you made it that far, Astro Ghost. He just didn't give you the full, step-by-step program. Someone swatted my dad's work yesterday. They said it was a shooter and everyone believed it. But he just didn't want to go to work, so he called in a fake shooting threat. I guess stranger things have happened. He had like a serious allergic reaction or something to it. He was in bed a couple days after that. I see. Yeah, that'll do it then. I'm sorry to hear that. Bee allergies are no fun. Bees in general are no fun. I got bit by, or not bit, I don't know why I always say bit because that's what my dad says. It doesn't matter what sort of thing stings him or bites him, he just says bit. Even if it's a sting. But yeah, I got stung by a bunch of bees the other day, wandering through the woods along this lake, trying to, find a spot to get along the shore and fish, which was a bad idea because I stepped on a ground nest and my leg just hurt. Like I thought I I stepped in some nettles or something, stinging nettles, and there was a sting and I looked down and I saw one bee on my leg and I knew instantly and I just booked it as fast as I could and I got away, luckily only getting stung 5 times I think it was. But yeah, it's just, bees just suck, man. I hate them. Scum of the earth, they truly are. Good lord, Mr. Funny Man's like the voice in Astro Ghost's head. Don't do it, Astro Ghost. Don't listen. Don't give in. He has to pay 10 grand for each minute production was down. That's insane. That is insane. That's a lot of money. So that'd be a profitable lawsuit there, I'd imagine. I don't know how many minutes the plant was down, but it had to have been at least like an hour, I would say. Y'all talking about spiders while I'm in the shower has me looking around like a gecko. A shower is one of the better places you could be to be attacked by a spider, because even if it does somehow get on you, all you got to do is just stand there and it's going to get like swept off you by the water. And I think most spiders are smart enough to know where the water is and they won't jump into it. I've never been attacked by a spider personally in the shower, but it could happen. Who knows? Maybe they develop the ability to breathe underwater. They go full aquatic mode. That'll be the day. Then we're in trouble when they start to evolve. Bees are cool. Fuck hornets and wasps, giving us a bad name. Yeah, us. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, fishy guy? What do you mean by us? Us bees. I don't know about that. I'm the devil on Astro's shoulder and Fishman is the angel. Yeah, we're trying our best here to... Well, not we, but I'm trying my best here to commit a crime. No, not committing any crimes. I swear to God, I promise I'm not. I'm trying to stop someone from committing a crime, I swear. Attacked by a spider. You're talking about it like it's a threat. Well, an attack doesn't necessarily mean you're threatened. It just means you're being attacked. Like it is jump. I mean like seek me out, I should say. Like jump on me intentionally while I'm in the shower, which would be an attack. The spider would at least perceive it as an attack. You might perceive it as an inconvenience, but in technicality, it is an attack. Most spiders only bite when they have pressure put on them. Yeah, no, generally you can handle like any spider you want, and they're not going to bite you unless they feel like you're trying to crush them to death. Because they don't want to waste their venom. It takes nutrition to make venom, and they can't afford to waste food because that's scarce in the bugs world. Oh, a wave, look at that. Still green. Still sad, but at least there's one there. Funny Man is the guy trying to keep me safe. Fish Man is the secret agent trying to get the feds into my house. I tried, Astro Ghost. It seems you're too far gone, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Fish Man is an agent. Look, you've convinced him. The voices in his head have been proven right. There's nothing I can do anymore. Astro Ghost has gone full schizophrenic mode. He's too far gone. Woke up one morning, took a shower, felt a tingling sensation on my foot, looked down and there was a spider like the size of my palm on my foot. Oh my god. That's a large spider. Or you have tiny hands, but I'd imagine it's probably just a big spider. Jumped out of the shower like a baby. I am very much not a fan of bugs once they're on or around me. Yeah, no, understandable. Understandable. A palm-sized spider especially. I don't think most people would be okay with that. That's pretty big. We're way into bad luck territory now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even bothered to mention it, Orion. We've been in bad luck territory since we started the stream. And I think there's little chance of recovering after today. I mean, this is just being... And so far, there's only 45 minutes. It's potentially salvageable if we start getting a wave like every fucking kill. But that's just not going to happen. Today is just historically bad. How many waves this stream? Fuck. 3? No, it was more than 3. I thought the wave counter started at 72. But maybe I'm wrong about that. At 5. I think it was 5 so far this stream. You know, still in the single digits. I know that for a fact. Not more than 6. Maybe I'm very wrong with the most dangerous spiders are the smallest ones. Not sure. I don't know what the most dangerous spider is. I doubt it matters what size they are. It's all about the venom and then how much their fangs can deliver in a bite. So, by that metric, I guess a bigger spider might do better, but who knows? Depends on the venom. Has the odds for this drop been calculated? I'm sure it has, Chaotix, but probably the quest reward, not the one from Scar, so I'm not too sure. No one has told me the drop chance, and I haven't really researched it very much, to be fair, but I don't trust a lot of those drop chances I see online, like Loot Lemon and stuff like that, because they don't really tell you where the hell they get the information from. They just put a random number on there and say, yep, that's the one. That's the chance. Oh, blue. This could be it. Nope. 6 mag. Go ahead and toss out a green. There we go. Well, things are looking up, everybody. We got another wave. Woohoo! Only 5 waves? Damn, yeah, damn is right. Damn is all there is to it. Those dangerous spiders are definitely the smaller ones. Brown Recluse and Black Widow, for example. Black Widow's more average, though, I guess. Black Widows are pretty small. I'll give them, I'd say they're on the smaller side. They're a little bit plump, maybe, but they're still kind of tiny as far as spiders go, like compared to a tarantula, especially. Back in elementary school, my mom, who was terrified of spiders, saw a massive spider downstairs. Lucky I never saw it because I was grounded at the time. Well, she just saw it one time, I see. And you still think about it to that day. Just your mom seeing it was enough to engrave it into your psyche. It must have been one hell of an animal. Okay, that was just a normal shotgun there. No wave. It was 71, you only got 4. Okay, my bad, it was 74, I had 4. Now I've got 5, though. Don't worry, guys, we're at 5 now. Chilling hard, pulling big numbers. I bet you will get the hybrid within 100 runs. I've heard a few things like that so far today, Lee. I think they were all wrong, but hey, maybe you'll be right. Just keep track of that for me, because there's so many predictions in chat now, I honestly don't remember them all. Need to sleep right now. Todo late G. I see. Here, plus have to work tomorrow. Alright, that's fine, Really Grim. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, man. You have a good night. We got a class mod. It is 4 effects. Okay, that's fine. I've already got 2 5 effects, so I don't even really mind anymore. They can do whatever the hell they want. I know their true nature. They can't hide it from me. Still no wave. Sad day. Now, we've gotten 5 waves, which is really, really way too low for how many runs we've done. But we haven't gotten the Bulldog wave, no. So it is still quite the sad day. Jumping spiders are the cutest little dudes, though. They are pretty cute, I can't lie. I couldn't kill a jumping spider. I just don't feel threatened by them at all. They have a whole different look and feel about them than a normal spider does. They don't move like a normal spider. They don't look like a normal spider. They don't act like a normal spider. They're not really a normal spider, are they? Having a bird fly in your room through your window is a whole other story, though. Yeah, having a bird in the house is not fun. I had that happen one time. I woke up in the morning and there was just a bird sitting on my table, on my kitchen table. I just grabbed a couple oven mitts and scooped him up and returned him to his natural habitat. there. Although that was before I had a dog in my house. If there was a dog in my house at that point, the story could have been much more grim. And I may have been cleaning up a different kind of mess. Drop weight. Jesus, drop weight. Drop rate for a TK's wave is 10%. Definitely doesn't apply for the hybrid. Yeah, I know the 10% just to get one in general, but the hybrid, that's where I don't know. I thought that was Scar for a second. The Elder Skags do kind of look like Scar. I think he has an Elder Skag model with like different coloring on it. Scaled up a bit. If a bird goes into your room, it's no longer your room. I don't know about that. I don't have that type of respect for birds, I'll be honest with you. That thing will get removed or it will be cooked. Or maybe both. My Spanish teacher has a counter for the amount of birds to break in and die in her classroom. It's at 3 right now. Die? How did they die? What did they do? Did she kill them? Or did they just die of starvation overnight? I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Nothing there. My autocorrector messed me up. It's 1 a.m. here and I had to wake up at 7 a.m. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, you better get to bed, Rilligren. You have a good night, man. We haven't seen Amber this stream. SWAT team has been contacted. There it is. Now I'll know who to tell her. I know who to tell her who sent the. What just happened there? I'll know who sent the SWAT team when she asks. That's what I'm trying to say. No wave. She used her Spanish magic to banish the birds to the Shadow Realm. That makes sense. They just showed up and never got out and were found dead. Oh, I see. They just died. Yeah, they just died. No one knows how or why. They just went in there and somehow all 3 of them died. I'll be honest, that is... Most classrooms have 0 birds who find their way in and die. But you're telling me this one classroom in specific had 3 birds get in and die, and foul play isn't suspected at all? You think that's just this room, I guess. The birds really like this room, and they just die in it for some reason out of nowhere. We don't really know why. I don't know, Astro Ghost. I think foul play is involved, I do. I think somebody's either luring the birds in, or is intentionally killing the birds when they get in, or maybe both. Who knows? Foul play. There it is. Big Sonny's with the pun. I like it. I wasn't even thinking about that. It does work. I think I saw a wave. Nope, it's the green from the Liquid Wrath. Okay, there's nothing over there. I know better. I know better than to run back and sift through the rubble hoping there's going to be a wave, because there won't be. My Spanish teacher is not a bird killer, I hope. Well, I'm just saying, 3 for 3, that's a pretty impressive ratio there of deaths. But no, it's probably just a coincidence, I'm sure. Oh, a wave. 6 mag again, man. They've all been 6 mag, I swear to God. I don't even think I've had a 12 mag today. Scroll down all the waves. Ooh, we've only got a few more to replace. Just 4 more greens and we're all blue, baby. But we still have only got 2 purples, but, you know, blues are good too. The birds need to stop putting his tack insert next to the classroom. His KD ratio is dropping. Yeah, I don't even know what a tack insert is, but yes, that's right. KD is certainly dropping. All bird kind is taking a massive hit. Okay. No wave. Big surprise. Where are we at right now? We're at 919 runs. Wow, I haven't even really looked at that all stream. Almost to 1,000. I wonder if we'll make 1,000 before the end of the stream. Be close. Actually, no, probably won't be close. I would probably be like 30, 40 short. See what happens. No wave. Also, I forgot to add that wave to the wave counter last time. My bad. Come on, come on. I need to hear the... Need to get into combat as soon as possible. Combat music didn't even start that time. Well, I guess now it did. Took a while, though. Took its sweet time, that it did. Come on. There it is. Did you even play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? 1v1 me Rust. I did not. No, I did not, Star. I'll be honest with you. Not the old one, nor the new one. Oh, legendary. Equalizer. Woohoo. Who isn't happy to see an equalizer? I know I'm not. I mean, I love an equalizer. That's what I meant. Love that gun. Great gun. Always so reliable. Ooh, soundtrack to Borderlands 1 was so heat. Yeah, it was. It really was. Set the mood wonderfully. I don't mind the BL2 soundtrack either, especially the peak, like the OP peak. That's the soundtrack for that is amazing. I really do enjoy it. One of the only saving graces when you're running through that hellhole for the 20,000th time is listening to that sick ass music track. Love the Mongolian throat singing of BL1. Yeah, that's my favorite too. Definitely my favorite soundtrack is here in Skag Gully. We got a corrosive Raven. What a terrible gun the Raven is. Semi-automatic legendary assault rifle. Quote-unquote legendary. Nothing semi-automatic should be legendary in my opinion, but when has my opinion ever mattered now? You know what I'm saying? How's the farming, my scaly friend? Oh, it's terrible today, Scruffy. I'll be honest with you. We have only gotten 6 waves for the entire stream today. Not an exaggeration. Only 6 today. As you can see, we are deep into bad luck territory. If we weren't in bad luck territory, we would currently have 92 waves, but we're just a tad short of that. It's legendary since it's the worst ever made. It very well may be. It's definitely up there. Although the Guardian, the Tedior, no, that one's got ammo regen, so that one's always going to be useful at least. There's another one, I think, though. Instead of the Guardian, not the Guardian or the Raven, I feel like there's another semi-auto AR that's legendary. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Probably there's only 2. 3 would be a lot. 1 and 2 goated OST. Yeah, I would say so. I don't know anything about 3 or the pre-sequel. It's been way too long for the pre-sequel for me to remember, and 3 I haven't played enough. Oh, the bad juju times, I see. Yep, it has come, Scruffy. We were due for some bad luck. Oh, there's another wave. 6 mag again. Oh, a third 5 effect class mod, man. That's crazy. That's the only thing we've been lucky on today. We finally broke our spell of only getting 4 effect class mods for some reason. And I just realized last time I threw out my green it didn't save because I saved it too quick. Will it save right here? Yep, we're good. Okay, we're blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Oh, semi-auto? I don't know. I'm bad with BL1 legendaries. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think there's only 2 anyway. Look up BL3 Captain Haunt theme. I might do that if I can remember. Did Supersonic just seriously say that the best story in Borderlands is hunting down some stupid, arrogant influencers? BL3 has the greatest story and characters. They really hit it out of the park. Yeah, I think he did just say that. I think he's just got a more advanced palette than we do. He can understand art that we can't appreciate, you know what I mean? We're not thinking on his level is the only problem. And Ava, the greatest character of all time. You see, that's that multi-dimensional thinking that Supersonic 77 is known for. Most mere mortal men could never comprehend that. But Supersonic, no, in his mind, it all clicked. Do you plan on doing more 100% runs after BL2? I'm going to definitely do the same for pre-sequel and BL3, fishy guy. So, yes. Wonderlands, I don't know. That one's still up in the air, whether I 100% Wonderlands or not. But pre-sequel in 3, I can guarantee. How long that will take, I know not. But I'm going to do it. Damn it, I'm going to do it. The sarcasm. I didn't pick up on that the first time. Yeah, I did get a hint of sarcasm, I'll be honest. But the Ava line definitely made it apparent. Ava is terrible and annoying as hell. So I hear. So I hear. I've never had the pleasure of meeting her. I never got that far in BL3. Sorry, I should say displeasure. A wave. Wonderlands was mid, right? Does anyone love it? Oh, no matter what game it is, Scruffy, even BL, or not, well, not BL, but new Tales from the Borderlands. I'm sure there's even a few people that would say they love new Tales from the Borderlands if you look hard enough. Any game out there, people are gonna really like it. I'd almost go as far as to say any game that exists, there's at least one person out there who would say that's their favorite game of all time. Except for maybe like Redfall or the Lord of the Rings game with Schmeagol. That one was pretty bad. But other than those two, I'm sure other people would like other games. Okay, no wave. They gave Ava her own DLC, and it's just like her, it sucks. And just like her, it sucks. Hey, well, that's, I can't vouch for that, but I'll take your word for it, funny man. Wonderlands was a waste of $60. I beat it once and haven't touched it since. I'm sorry to hear that, Challenger. I, too, wasted money on a Borderlands game once. Not a good feeling. Wave? Wave? Nope. Hello, Mr. Man of the Fish. Once again, I'm at work and decided to watch your stream while slobbering on my breakfast sandwich. I'm happy to hear that, Miami DJ 500. Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you enjoy that breakfast sandwich. It did give us the Revolter and a Free Radical, funny man, so if you ignore Ava, it's pretty good. Well, there you go. I don't know what those two items are, but there you go. They must be good if Orion's mentioned them. Nothing there. I was one of the holdouts, but they basically dropped OP level 20 levels of grind dropped. I was one of the holdouts, but they basically dropped OP level 20 levels of grind dropped. I see. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. But the gist of it is they have like 20 OP levels, is what you're saying. That sounds like a great time to me, I tell you what. I'm a big fan of the OP levels. You guys know me. Alright, you know me. OP all day. Yee yee. That's what I always say. That's what I always say. Imagine BL2, but with OP 100. That's Wonderland's endgame. Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's bad. If the content is the OP levels itself, that's bad. The thing about the OP levels that makes it okay to me is like, that's content on its own, sure, but after you beat the OP levels, it's like all the other content becomes more relevant. But yeah, if Wonderlands literally has no reason to go through the system, that's going to be a bit of a damper on my enjoyment anyway. Oh, take that. Why, I threw out a green to pick up a green. I'm a dumbass. I don't know why I thought that was a blue one. I got my hopes up. But anyways, another wave. Put it on the list. Things are looking up towards the latter third of the stream. More like crappy lands. Oh, you got them, Supersonic. No, they'll never recover from that one. You better watch what you say. That Randy Pitchford might block you on social media. You might never be able to play another Borderlands game in your life. Be careful. Okay. Shotgun. Cool. Cool and all, but I don't want it. Wonderlands was a pain because everything scaled and my drop luck did not keep up at all. I see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure what to say about that. Imagine OP10, but your gear could drop at OP0 90% of the time. What? What? No, that can't be. That can't be real. There's gotta be a mistake. Surely there's a mistake. Sounds like Underdome on PCP. Yeah, I guess so. That's not a bad way to put it. There's no wave. That is certain. Randy might drunkenly patch you and withdraw your pay for that one supersonic. Yeah, he's gonna get in there, get into the files and ban you specifically. No more pearls, that's right. Doing the second and third mirror boss on Wonderlands at Chaos 100 is hard as fuck. I'm not sure what those are. No wave. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh. Wave is not there. Stab Scar. I could do that. And perhaps I should do that. A little bit of good old payback. In case I haven't done enough damage to him and his kind yet. Don't get me started on loot dice. Worst mechanic ever. I can almost work out what that one's gonna be. Let me guess. You get to the end of the dungeon, and then you gotta roll some dice, and it determines how good your loot is. Is that what it is? Did I get it right? Oh, I forgot the Stab Scar. My bad. I'm used to just you turn them into paste. I'll try again. Did I just hear someone thinking Mega Cannon Crouch Walk? Hear someone thinking. I hope not. I really hope you didn't hear that someone thinking something, Star, but if you did, just disregard it. It's just the voices in your head. Just go to bed. Don't worry about it. All will be well in the morning. Just close your eyes and drift to sleep. Yet again, waveless. Worse? Oh, my bad. I got him wrong. Should I bother trying to beat Wonderlands quite a few weeks ago when I got to the very last area? I don't know. I would say do it. If you bought the game and if you enjoy the game, I would say do it. If you don't enjoy the game, I would say don't do it. Zero Games, welcome to the stream. He made it. Feeling like trash? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're here. Certainly glad you're here. Need a little bit of help. I need a little bit of RNG. That's what we need. Today's stream has been historically awful. Look at that melee kill. Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. Yeah. No, it's already out of my mind. My bad. For real this time, guys. For real this time. Even though I already did it. Actually, I think a stream or two ago where I melee killed him. Take that. Can't even stab him. I forgot. I just palmed him, but there it is. Good enough. Even more brutal. It'll take even more smacks to kill him than it would stabs. That's what you get, Scar. You flaming buffoon. Also, I found out something funny about Scar. He can't hit you when you're crouched. I think he's gonna die here. Oh. But that was a purple wave. It is not. Well, there's the quote-unquote melee kill, even though he pretty much just burnt to death, but, you know, good enough. Before it was patched, you had to do it on every new character. Wow, imagine you had to find all the hidden vault symbols to raise drop rates. Oh, I know what you're talking about. My brother, when he played Wonderlands, he would complain to me about that very thing. He said he had to go all around and find all these things to increase his drop rate, and he was so annoyed by it. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. RNG is my middle name. I know it is. I know that's what it is. Alright, hopefully someone will rub off on me. That's all I want. Just like 2% of your luck. But it looks like I'm not even going to get that, because still no wave there. And I forgot to show off that Scar can't hit you. My bad. Fish guy, what's your loot luck? Oh, I don't know. That's not me. That's for fishy guy. Waveless. Yet again, waveless. Hello, fellow enjoyer of fish usernames. How goes it? Tuna Plays. Welcome to the stream, man. Happy to have you. Tuna Plays. That's a good name. That's not a bad name. Back in the day, I had a YouTube channel named Tuna Sandwich. That's what I tried to make my YouTube channel name when I was like, I don't know, I think I was like 12 years old, 14 years old, somewhere in there. Good times, good times. Made terrible videos, but good times. There. Fishy guy had the max luck. Well, was it worth it, fishy guy? What do you think? Was it all worth it? How does one increase loot luck? Oh, that's you gotta find the dice in Wonderlands, Astro Ghost. No, fishy guy says it wasn't worth it. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I made a Pearl edit. Zero Games made a Pearl edit. Interesting. Certainly sounds interesting. One of those things where it's like the sped up, like, filtered footage with, like, TikTok songs over it, something like that. Sounds pretty awesome. Blood sacrifice increases loot luck, I hear. No, no, don't listen to Star. He's gonna try to make you commit evil deeds. He's a bad, bad man. Gotta go back to work early, so I'll be seeing y'all friendly fishes. Good luck farming. Alright, Scruff, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. The purple shotgun. Because of course there is. I mean, I'm not going to try to convince anyone. I'm just providing information and making demands. I see. Yeah, the making demands part is what concerns me, I'll be honest with you, Star. Shit. Come on, baby. I can do it. How many times have I made that run? About 947. That's how many times. Nothing there. Killing FBI agents increases your luck. Trust. Yeah, Mr. Funny Man. He's like a parasite. He's trying to burrow into your brain and force you to do atrocious things. Don't listen to him. Mr. Funny Man's an evil man. He might seem funny at first, but that's just a ruse, a cover-up for his true intentions. The vault symbols, as far as I know, don't affect loot luck just like dice do. The symbols are just a part of a challenge. Oh yeah, definitely not. I would assume that'd be a big deal if that was actually a thing in BL2, but I've certainly never heard anything about vault symbols increasing your luck. And I've found over 100 of them in BL2 at this point, and my luck certainly didn't get any better, I'll tell you that. Blood for the blood god, poop for the poop train. I suppose that's fitting. Can't have a blood god without blood, can't have a poop train without poop, can you? Okay, Fed. There you go. That's what Mr. Funny Man's working with the feds. You're on to him, Tuna Plays. He's trying to lure us into killing federal agents so that he can lock us up. Would you look at that? Classic FBI tactic right there. Fishman's the Fed. Funny Man's telling the truth. Don't listen to Astro Ghost. He's already been brainwashed. He's too far gone. He's one of them. Astro Ghost is a Fed too. That's right. That's right. Astro Ghost and Funny Man are the Feds, trying to convince us all that committing crimes is okay. That way they have some people to fill their prisons up with and get their bonus or something like that. I don't know what you FBI people do, because I'm definitely not one of you for sure, right? So I wouldn't know that. Why is there 260 lucky dice? There's 260 of them. What in the tarnation? 260? And you have to get them all to increase your luck? I would literally feel like if I was farming something and I didn't have all the dice, I'm just gonna feel like a complete dumbass because my drop rate isn't as high as it could be. I'm like, why am I even bothering farming when I could literally go farm a higher drop chance? Like, of course you're gonna do that. So it's like they're damn near forcing you to go on that wild goose chase to get 290 wild lucky dice. That is bonkers, man. That's a lot of fucking dice. That's a lot of collectibles. Hey, Fish, you tried boiling the oceans and salting the earth for a mildly superior drop chance. It's not a bad idea, because boiling the oceans would provide all the salt I need to salt the earth. No, I think not. I think I won't do that. I think I don't want to do that. Maybe. No, I should. Nothing there. No wave. 260 to increase it by 9%. Yeah, that's the max rate with all the DLC dice is only 9%. Yeah, that's bonkers, man. That is bonkers. 9% is a lot, but having to get 260 dice to achieve it, it makes it seem like it's not so much at that point. I spent an afternoon and a half looking for those damn dice. You got them all in one afternoon? I guess and a half. I don't know, that seems to be like around 6 hours. That's pretty fast, to be honest. I thought it would take longer than that. 260 or 290 of them. Or no, 260, my bad. Anyways, another wave. Not the hybrid. You will stay on the ground where you belong, you sad, sad thing, you. Oh, including the base drop rate. What? I thought it would increase it by, like, I thought it added 9% to whatever you're farming. You're telling me that you can't even get a 1 in 10 drop chance after farming all 260 dice? That's insane, man. That's asinine. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. This farm could either be really funny or really obnoxious depending on who you ask. Every time you start shooting them, you just hear 2 seconds of oh, and then it cuts off. That's my favorite part to when it plays. The Skag Gully fighting music is definitely my favorite fighting music in any Borderlands game. There it is. I'll never get tired of that throat singing there. Oh, it goes so hard, man. And once it starts going, it gets even better. I want to find whoever did that and shake their hand. That's all I want. I just want to shake their hand. See, in BL3, it's worth doing the different map challenges, because once you complete them, you'll be mailed a good gun. While you complete all the Hammerlock missions, you get the Becca. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Had to use a video to find all the dice? I would imagine, yeah. I don't think finding them all on your own would be achievable. At least for me. Whenever it comes to video game collectibles, I just look them up. I don't want to spend all my time combing through the map. Maps, plural. A wave. We're making it out of New Haven with this one. Straight fire. That's right, Tuna plays right out of New Haven, going to Old Haven now. Downgrading a bit, but you know, it is what it is. I punched Randy Pitchford in the face to increase my luck. I don't know if that would work, I'll be honest. You'd probably just get a lawsuit and like be charged with aggravated assault. But no, I mean, that's cool. Maybe it would increase your luck. I don't know, I never tried it. Nothing. There we go. Warp speed. hate when they send these super badass fucking elemental skags, man. They eat bullets like crazy. Okay, there we go. Nothing. I get 100% drop rates, and Tina's using this one trick, holding Randy's family hostage. JK, at least you put the JK there. Randy might have caught wind, and then he would have found out. You don't want that happening, Astro Ghost. If Randy found out you made such a threat, such an accusation towards him, the very fabric of reality may be in danger. The beginning of this song is going to be stuck in my head all night, and I'm not going to be able to sleep until like 5 a.m. That's okay, Tuna Plays. That's a good thing. It'll hone your mental sanity. It'll make you a better man at the end of it. Better yet, just listen to Borderlands 1 Skag Gully fight music 1 hour loop on YouTube while you sleep. And then do that every night, all night, for about 4 months. And you'll start experiencing a real change. It'll be great. When you do the 100% the pre-sequel, which character am I choosing? That'll be up to you guys, Fishy Guy. There will be a poll. Jolt's dude finally started a BL1 playthrough. That he did. That he did. Happy to see him still returning to the roots. Is that a wave? I don't know why I saw green, man. I'm losing my mind. I'm hallucinating waves now. I don't know if it's trustworthy, but there's a website that shows future Maurice Black vendor locations. The only problem is it doesn't say where about on the map it is. It says the loot in the vendor. I see. That seems like some Borderlands 3. Some Borderlands 3 stuff that I'm too Borderlands 2 to understand. Or something like that, whatever the kids say. Nisha's pretty much Salvador. Once you hit her capstone skill, she dual wields pistols forever. That's pretty nice. It sucks it's only pistols, but in Borderlands 2 at least, that's all you need. You know, Grog and a Herald and a Lady Fist, you know, for the crit damage. That's all you really want. Wow. Ride the wave. Not the one we want, but it is a blue, so we'll replace one of our greens down here. There we go, beautiful. Can I save quit? Yep, we're good. I had another dream about getting a pearl and woke up in disappointment. I'm sorry to hear that, Zero Games. But hey, now that you've woken up, you can go get a pearl for real. Eh? Eh? Nisha's alright, but Claptrap has money shot. That is a good skill. Can't lie. That's a very good skill. They definitely make him close in terms of power. And I guess it doesn't really matter because the entire other skill tree would make the whole difference. The rest of the skill tree, I should say. A wave. Randomly lost all my bar unlockable shift code skins in BL2. The worst part is I'm on Xbox, so I can't do anything about it. You are probably the third or fourth person, Tuna Plays, that I have seen in my chat talking about how they've lost all their progress on Borderlands on console. That seems to be a pretty common occurrence. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why so many people end up losing their progress on consoles like that. Nothing there. I can't really farm right now. I don't feel so good. I'll be honest with you, when I don't feel good, playing video games is about the best thing to do. It doesn't require any physical activity. You just sit there and you play the game. That's about it. But it's understandable, you know, to each his own. Maybe the lights, maybe you got like a headache or something, the light could affect you. For sure, something like that. So wave. Oh, sticky. No, no, not the achievements. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole lasagna. Depends on the size of the lasagna, but still a pretty impressive feat. I stream on Twitch and get barely any views. I'm sorry to hear that, Zero Games. I hope things look up for you, man. God damn it. Getting tired now, so good night, Fishman. Alright, Timmy, you have a good night, man. Happy to have you. Well, now that Timmy's gone, surely there's no luck remaining. Yeah, no wave. Just as I thought. We're doomed. Doomed, I say. I messed up and ruined the doctor's orders farm in the wildlife preserve, so that was just a glass of piss to go with the shit sandwich. That's one hell of a saying, Tuna Plays. But yeah, you're absolutely right. That would suck. I want you to play Underdome again for the achievements, of course. That's right. I'll get the achievements that I already have again. I should definitely play the Underdome. What a great idea. What a great idea. Wow, another Defiler. Look at that. The legendary pistols, man. It's just crazy with it. Always dropping a legendary pistol, this Scar is. I'll confirm if it's true by whenever the next stream is. Supposedly in the vendor on the 28th, there will be the Becca in the vendor and the Desolation's Edge. There you go. For all those Borderlands 3 vendor hunters out there, Gaming Doge he's hot on the case. There it is. Don't you hate when you're super hungry but there's no homeless man outside? No, I'll be honest. Those are two unrelated issues to anybody but you, Orion. But hey, have at it, man. Your life, not mine. What we got? Another. So that sucks, but I got my first perfect ruby, so it's not entirely awful. Well, there you go. I guess that counts for something. Orion, go to Chicago. That would solve his problems. Not gonna lie, farming for an Ajax Ogre is fun, other than the fact I have to drive all the way back every time. Yeah, I would say it's just not fun because of that fact. But to each his own. I did not like that farm at all. I couldn't stand the driving. It was so boring. Especially since I was streaming, I guess makes it a bit worse because, like, I'm trying to be entertaining. I mean, trying and failing, but trying nonetheless. And there's really not a whole lot of entertainment value you can squeeze out of driving down the same desert highway, 200 times. Did I just hear someone ask for a Mega Cannon walk to Ajax? Yeah, I think it was you, Star. Actually, I think you're the one that's been asking about that. I gotta say, no. That's all I gotta say. Sorry. I just can't bring myself to do it, Star. Maybe for the 100,000 subscriber special. Yeah, when that happens, that'll surely happen. When that happens, then I'll do it. There you go. You got my word. Farm for an SDU is the worst farm I've ever done in my life. It's super boring. Yeah, some of them are worse than others, that's for sure. Like the one in Lockdown Palace in the Nox DLC, that one can be really bad. Because you got to make the whole drive to the Lockdown Palace every time you want to farm it. There. Normal ass machine gun. Nah, you're funny, fish man. Sometimes. Well, that's about the best I could ask for. Nobody can be funny all the time. Or maybe they can. Maybe I'm just coping with that. But hey, I can't be funny all the time. There it is. Sure, Orion, you get the bottom half. Jesus Christ. Absolute savages. We got 3 Marcus statues. He ate a lot of Marcus. Can't blame him. Skags do eat literal shit, and Marcus kind of looks like a pile of shit, so easy mistake to make. Man, I got such a funny joke I'm going to tell to some people. My brain immediately forgetting what it was. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. That's for sure. Whenever you're under pressure and you forget something, it becomes near impossible to recall it. I have favorited the page and named the bookmark as a reminder for that promise. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Star. That's fair. I'm a man of my word. Nothing there. Then I always remember like a week later, but it isn't relevant or funny by then. Yeah, but it might turn out to be even funnier if as soon as you remember it, you just interject whatever you're talking about with that joke instantly. Oh, there's a wave. This could be it. Even if it's not, it signifies the end of our stream today, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that. We are almost exactly at the 3-hour mark, and I like to end off on a drop. That there looks like a drop to me, so I'll go ahead and store that in the old wave satchel, if you will. And then we'll go over here to our ceremonial ending the stream rock, and we will go ahead and say our goodbyes. So, you know, we had a pretty shitty run today, everybody. Not gonna lie, not gonna sugarcoat it. We didn't get many waves. We got far fewer than we should have, at least. But, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has, or no, I said it wrong. Everybody has bad days. Everybody makes mistakes, as Miley Cyrus once said. So we'll keep trudging. We'll be back again tomorrow, like I said, or say, every stream. I'm streaming Wednesday through Saturday, 10 p.m. through 1 a.m. every single night. So, you know, if you want to catch a stream, that's what I'm streaming. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a good night and goodbye.